Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of there. It must be Sunday. It must be Sunday. Da 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 da. Bow. This ain't the Super Bowl, but a lot of queens are about to perform. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today to the panel here on YouTube on the Matty Rants channel. All my love to you. Please forgive me. The Wi-Fi was actually down all day today for me, and it just came back up maybe 5 minutes ago. So I'm kind of like, oh, when Jesus says, nobody, the rest of the song, Beyonce's Braids. Thanks for tuning in. We have a lot to discuss today on this good old Sunday. We got some family back in the house here. Of course, all of the drag races in the entire nation will be discussed, but we're going to do it sort of in a fashion photo review kind of way. With a light discussion of the episodes, because as you know, I try to keep this within 2 hours, and yeah, we're not trying to go overboard here. Okay. So we're going to talk about all of that. Dragula is going to be included in this conversation. We're going to have some TV talk. I just finished Project Runway. I'm going to read that lady. I'm going to read her. I'm going to read her down. And I hope for the rest of the panel that watched, if they even saw the episode, once we discuss what happened, Jesus, that was such an uncomfortable episode. Why does race and people trying to be allies doing way too much? Girl, that was a lot. Insecure is back on this Sunday. Whew, so much TV. The housewives are all over the place. We got to talk about some weird man named Boosie Badass and his extremely crazy tweet that came out yesterday against Lil Nas X and Lil Nas X's perfect response. So much to break down. We appreciate everybody for being here today. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share this shit. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're on Facebook, what it do? Yow, yow. I know you're still in that ancient app. You need to go ahead and move on over to something else. And hey, out there for the YouTube crowd, what's up? What's up? Do me a favor. Go to my link tree, find a branch, grab a fruit, chew on it. You can find me on all of the social media pages at Matty Rants, and of course on Twitter at the Matty Rants. Podcast Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Stereo app, and I'm still with the Airtime app, partnered with them for Tuesdays and Thursday shows as well. Your boy is not feeling 100%, so I'm going to be seeing a doctor more than likely tomorrow morning and figure out what's going on, because it's been 2 weeks of insane fatigue and other things. So I am going to make sure your boy is going to be at 100% health here. But I appreciate everybody that has been checking on me and been in my inbox, that has been watching all the live reviews. Oh, and I'm doing live reviews from now on. That for not now on, but I mean for like the next few months until all this gets better. Because I'll be damned if I'm going to sit there and review all those shows and edit all that. Nope. Nope. I will. They're not taking my life. There will be live reviews for the next month going into November, including Italia. Trust me, we're going to have a good time on the live reviews. Y'all even requested it, and we've been having a good time. Dragula with Dooley was fun. Of course, we've had the other reviews. It was a good time. Yeah, this is going to be busy because due to COVID, everything's dropping now. All the stuff that was in reserve that was being filmed, just being thrown at everybody. That's why all those movies are having new dates, because people are trying to make money. All right, let's bring in the rest of the cast here. Oh, and because I can, if you'd like to donate to your boy, Cash App, $, MattyRants, Venmo, MattyRants, PayPal.me/MattyRants. Not necessary, though, because guess what? You can subscribe to my Patreon for as low as $1 and watch my reaction videos. Canada was supposed to be coming out, but y'all know my Wi-Fi was down. It's going to be up tonight. And also, the like button. That's appreciative. Engagement. Help. Let's go ahead and bring them on in. Bitch, you were here first. I'm gagged. Black Jesus. I'm gagged, Black Jesus. You were here first. Yes, I'm talking about you. The whole argument that we're going to have in silence here. Listen, hold on. Let me go ahead and bring in Mike, the original co-host, okay? That came from yonder through a club called Crockers. Beyonce was playing, and this bitch in them contacts caught me out of my eye. And I was like, I know her. So listen, let's go ahead and bring him on in. It's my good friend Jamar 84. You're on mute. Yeah. Oh. Wah, wah, wah. It's still on mute. Like, I'm like, I hit the unmute button, Jamar.
There we go.
Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear.
I had muted myself earlier. I didn't realize it was still on.
This would never happen on Scotty's page. No. Oh, yes.
Oh, my God.
That one's for the blogs. Go ahead. What's going on, friend?
Okay, everything's good. Everything's good. It's been one of those weekends. I'm about to turn 31 in a couple of weeks. Excited about that. Oh, girl, I'm really about to be an adult, like an adult.
You're talking to someone who just turned 35, bitch. So yeah, go ahead.
Look, let me enjoy it.
Yes, you just crossed over the O's and now you into the O's. And you get to the O's. There you go. What's going on? Showcase for the world. What's happening with you? Where can they support you? You know, I got a box of something over here? Yeah, I think I got product today. Hold on, let me go get it.
Well, while you go get that box, so you can find me on all social media platforms at Jamar84, JAMAR84, with the exception of TikTok, Jamar840. Amen.
Amen.
Make sure you guys are supporting The Assistant 2 on YouTube now. Great reviews of it. So proud of the project. Make sure you guys are also supporting my partnership with Exquisite.com, which is supporting my lash line. The palette is in production right now. We have our makeup brushes. So a lot of great things going on over there. Oh, yes.
There you go. Okay, listen. As long as you know, no.
But yes, all great, wonderful things. So
I'm caught up on the Circle Atlanta. I actually binged the whole thing. Like I was in one of those, I don't want to move. And I said, okay, let me just watch something.
Mm-hmm. So now the things that we talked about back in May are starting to come into fruition.
Now my time at the reunion and all that, I was like, oh, okay. Because when I was telling you, I was sitting there and them folks were just arguing across me. I was like, they really like each other. Then I watched the show. I said, okay, then.
Y'all check out the Circle Atlanta.
It's high-key drama. It's good, as well as Chasing Dallas. Since we were in the ad, Jamar, I'll go ahead and give them a little bop here today, since they gave us the first episode. Chasing Dallas was a tea, because that lemonade sit down.
The discomfort.
Premiere. I wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready. The receipts were flowing. Listen.
He was good for a long time. He was like.
They were quiet, and then it just too much was put out. I was like, okay, Reese can't say nothing. Listen, I got a left shoulder and a right one too coming through here. Chugga-lugga choo-choo, giving you PhDs and things, of course, with food also on the menu. Let's go ahead and bring them on in. It's duly _noted.
Hello.
That's how you come in, not on mute.
Fuck you.
Shots fired.
Damn it.
Hey, Julie, how are you doing?
Hi. Okay. I'm good. It was a long weekend. So my 9 to 5, our digital conference was this weekend. So I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today. I thought I was going to be late today, but the funny thing is Blake is late today because he had an emergency and I'm early. So
yeah, Blake had a serious emergency, so Blake will be coming in soon here. But yeah, same with me. My Wi-Fi's been down for 5 hours. I'm like, I barely got the slide together for the pictures. I was like, bitch, y'all trying it. Real talk. Thank God for AirDrop.
I know that's right. AirDrop be saving lives.
Come on, Apple.
AirDrop
I was over here like shit. But thanks for being here, Dooley. Did you want to do Dragula again on Tuesday evening, friends?
That was so much fun.
We had a good time. Okay.
Yes.
So Dooley will be there for Tuesday then, because y'all know in the evening time. I was shocked. I was like, oh, y'all was up. Y'all were up on Tuesday night. We'll be doing the live Dragula review. And of course, again, Canada will be on Friday, and on Saturday UK will be on Friday. Canada's on Saturday, because Canada, I'm still trying to know if I like it or not. I'm still
pending.
I'm having trouble. But Dooley, please. And thank you, social medias. But Leisha, thank you. I really need your videos and all the panels tweets this week.
Leisha.
It's been a rough one. Thanks for everything y'all do. We love you, Leisha. I'm sorry. We're here with you on that, babe. It's been weird. It's been a weird one. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, shout out also, y'all see I didn't slice my hand open. Shout out to all y'all that commented on my Instagram post. I had a fight with a glass bowl. I was pulling a glass bowl out of the cabinet and it literally shattered in my hand. And I said, girl.
I need Blake here so that we could say again, because during the trip that we had on the birthday, the glass bowl that was sitting by the grill, Dooley picks it up and it shattered. I'm
like, what's going on with this?
I watched that in real time, bitch. That was scary. I was like, oh my God, what happened? Like,
and like, it wasn't like I wasn't drinking. I was like, I picked up the regular ass bowl.
You were high ho because when it broke, you were like, oh, let me find the broom. And I was like, oh, he's so calm. That was me. I said, oh, he's calm. Bitch, a whole natural event just took place. I'm scared.
I was like, I delicately picked up this bowl. I don't know, but work. Thanks, bowl. Anyway, y'all can find all of my, so I do have a link tree as well. It's linktree.com/duly noted as presented below on screen. But I'll go through my links again. You can find me on Twitter at _duly noted _. That's _DOOLEYNOTED _. You can find me on Instagram at duly noted as presented below. That's DOOLEY __NOTED for all of my content, or Dooley Does Food for my food content. And child, now that this convention is over, I can record this video. Find me on YouTube, like, share, comment, subscribe. Dooley Does Food.
Fabulous. There will be soon a connection as our next guest comes in as far as content that's been created in the past week or so. As I turn the dials here on over to somebody who has been requested to come back consistently, but he's been getting things together. Then a little Hachu came around, but he said, bitch, I'm ready this weekend. I appreciate the text, girl. I was like, all right. I said initiative. I live. But y'all, get into the YouTube channel, get into the skin first because it's flawless. Always no tips, okay? Get into it. It's Justin-Rayne, bitch. That worked.
Hey. I missed y'all so much. I was so sad I missed y'all last week.
Look at this backdrop. Yes.
I know. We are upgrading things. We are getting it together. How are you all?
Is this Zachary Campbell, bitch? What's the tea? No,
get off my girl.
Oh, I'm just saying. It's light and effects. It's lit.
It's giving effects.
I got a little green back here. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, you got a whole gas grill back there. Get up off of me.
Them kids back there handling the burgers, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Baba Linda on a date. I'm just babysitting them fuckers. It's all right. No.
That's not a gas grill.
That's a gas grill back there, bitch. I'm sorry.
Listen.
About the key.
How you
I
doing?
didn't have a drink. Okay.
Y'all,
doing? I miss y'all so much. Hey, everybody. Please make sure to, follow me right now. I'm running a giveaway that ends tonight at midnight. I may extend it to tomorrow at noon, but you guys can win $75 of this product. Right. I should do better at this. From Pacha Soap. They have like a mineral soak, a whip scrub that is amazing. You guys just go over to my Instagram. You guys can watch the video, all that cute stuff.
There we go.
Instagram, all that cute stuff. Yeah, I'm not doing it, girl.
It's
I hate
that
when white girls do it.
It's that AK.
Focus, girl. Focus.
No, they about to get lies. Says, woo.
Them IVs is down. This is about to be a day. But no, please make sure to go over to my link tree, hop over to my Instagram. You guys will see it. It's like a reel or whatever, basically. But all you have to do is just follow me, follow the brand, just comment, tag 2 friends. You guys can win a $75 credit to this site. They have whip scrubs, deodorants that are aluminum free, like really amazing products that I have tried. You guys can see me try all the product actually in the reel. And I look good. I'm naked. I'm taking showers and stuff. So you also can enjoy that.
Justin giving Garcelle recording from home.
Very much. Girl, how y'all do this? Girl.
Yes, I can't. Oh,
yes.
Gauge.
Why y'all know my energy? I definitely very much would be Garcelle in Beverly Hills because I'm like, bitches, y'all not gonna keep trying me talking about I'm not engaged.
Oh my goodness. Listen, my sister's an AKA, so I always shout it out for my blood.
My mama is too, honey. I don't play about that. Get with it.
Look at that. Now this Delta down here. Hold on. No
Here we
shade.
go.
No shade. But that's that she. I know that red color right there. They like to bulldoze through in them lines though. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Just stomping
Okay,
around.
They be coming in.
Like, we just get
I say them Deltas be stopping out like, whoo, here we go. It's about to be on because that front line about to hit it. Bop! And I said, oh, it's on. It's a wrap.
Let me get out
your
the way.
name on the dotted line. Okay.
I missed a good probate, baby. I missed a good probate. Just be out there
Y'all,
watching
I was
that.
at that SG row when y'all know that iconic one where the SG rows did super bad. I was there. I was at that probate. When I tell y'all,
yeah,
it was worse in person, and people got jumped. And the dean, like, you remember that iconic SG row probate where the girls did super bad? Like, it went like viral. You don't remember the girls had like the scars? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, the dean, she was running to her car as soon as the exit, like as soon as it was over. But that's all I'm giving.
Have mercy, Jesus. Listen, and if when Blake gets here, he will shout out his frat, I'm sure. Very soon, Sorrow, whatever.
Oh God, what is
the
it?
leading one?
Blake wanted to play as Delta, but they wouldn't let him, so he's a Sigma. He wanted to be a Delta though.
Well, he couldn't be, he just couldn't be so pretty. He couldn't be as pretty as those noobs.
That's the roll call to start the show up here before.
I've already had your man.
I can't.
Right. All of that.
Not today, Jesus. We got a lot going on. What's happening?
Let me get into the YouTube so I can see this chat and laugh.
Listen, y'all notice the background is rainbow because we talked about this. I'm trying to do some little change up to get a little color going. But let's bring in my shared screen. Oh, that actually does work well. Mm-hmm. Yay! Excuse me.
The cookies are all the way on the left. I can't wait to get to her.
I can't wait to drag her for filth. And you know what? Twitter has already taken her down. They reported the tweet. She about to lose all her social medias and her monetization again.
I just went through Twitter and was like, let's have fun.
That
one's a little problematic. That one's problematic. Oh, this one too. And then Twitter finally said, do you just want to go through? Yeah. Yep, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Ooh, a show. Oh, he's having a concert? No, that's a problem too. Yeah, keep on going. He's performing. Oh, no. Listen, I had people in my inbox after this tweet that I did who didn't want to tweet me live, except for the couple people that did. Why aren't Boosie saying what he wants to say? And he has every right to say it, so shut the fuck up. And I was like,
he does have every right to say it, and we have every right to cancel her.
I said, so why don't I have the right to say what I want to say about what he said? So I can't say what he said was wrong, but he can say what he can say. I said, that don't make no sense, boo. But it's okay. We'll get there in a second. We'll talk about that. I don't know, a skid mark on the wrong side of a Hanes. I don't know what to call him.
He look like a California raisin. Get out of here.
Ooh.
I mean, that man, look up his age and then look at his face.
He is 38.
He just gives me dirty pillow. I just don't.
Yes, bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
He gives me dirty ass.
Actually,
he don't wash his ass. You know he don't wipe his ass. He's scared.
Prison pillow. Because it ain't even really a pillow. It's just wrapped up.
His butt was a prison pillow. Let's not lie.
That part.
I have never met someone who is so obsessed with gay sex.
Justin, put it back in the Ziploc.
Talk about gay sex.
We're not there yet. You gotta put it back in the Ziploc. You gotta put it in the Ziploc.
Because it's like we could almost start there, but like let's wait towards the
I feel like the big thing.
I came ready to fight. I'm telling you. Oh, piss man. Girl, she give me one of them
with that cardboard face.
I just say
where you out,
I just say he's about as relevant as a piss mat and some sort of gem. I can't do it. Let's go ahead and move on forward with this one. RuPaul, that's why I had your face facing that direction, because you was looking at that poor man. All right, so on to UK first. I'm just going to go through this before we get to the runway here. The mini challenge was dumb. They had to be dogs and trainers, and everybody had a collective sigh of relief when Vanity said, I'll be the trainer, because I'll be damned. I'll be damned, okay? Shit. I almost said the same thing for, I was looking at, I said Teresa, it really did. I said they both babies, but like, I don't know. This was a dumb mini challenge for me. At the same time, I was like, I know they're trying to do something interesting, and this is what they found to be. Crystal Versace and Scarlett Harlot won because they're RuPaul's favorites.
Boo.
Excuse me. They were funny. I'm just being shady, and the CBTT is kicking in. I'll continue. But the main challenge had them promoting a product called Draglexa. That's right. Just like Dragaton, there's now Draglexa. Do you see how this is going? Right.
There's a theme here.
Creativity.
A lack of.
Is that what that was?
Lack
Sarcasm.
thereof.
No, Dooley. Spelling? Spelling? Wait.
I was gonna say, if anything, this is imagination. It's not creativity.
I want to ask though, what do you think about Teresa in this wig?
I didn't buy Teresa that wig. It gave chaos.
No, it gave
chaos.
It gave me bank teller is what it gave.
She looked like a bank teller. She did.
She looked like she run the bank. She the girl that come out to the manager. She like the manager that come out when you
assistant manager, and she don't give a shit. And she always worked the late shift because she's mad because the boss needs the early one, but she always have to close, so she have an attitude with everybody at the last minute of the day. Oh, you coming in here to make a deposit, girl? Hold on, you can see Chris. Chris, come up here. She carries a coffee mug. Very her. This is the worst lighting to ever give anybody on anything, and this was shot in a green screen room. Do you feel me? What background did you need to give them that enated this? Like, why? Scarlet Harlot.
She looked like.
Are her eyes open?
She looked like they found her on the side of the road after 48 hours of too much fun.
Pull over. Come on, Travis.
We'll get there, but like, I'm tired of her. I'm tired of her.
Very
tired of her.
This temper tantrum,
but
the entitlement.
This all stemmed from a feeling of a friend, I guess, not being a friend when Charity Case decided to go pick Kitty versus Scarlett when Scarlett picked Charity. And she took it personally. So then the teams were picked based off of who she liked. Teresa for saying she didn't pick her before because she wanted to win so bad, right? Because she didn't look at anybody else on that other team except for Ella Bidet. You see, she kept Kitty, but took who she thought was best from the other team from the first challenge that she fucked up on. I said, girl, I see your stunt. It's cool. It's cool. But honestly, she was playing against herself this entire episode. And it made her look a fool. Like, I'll be real. And people were saying, I can relate to Scarlett. And I get that. But I can relate to River Medway. I can relate to Vandy Milan in Untucked. I can relate to Ella Bidet in Untucked. I can relate to Teresa May on the runway when Mama tried to correct her and Teresa canceled that shit real quick. You didn't fight for it, girl. Woo! That killed me.
Right. You said it, but it's just because you said it. Like, it doesn't, you didn't really like
mention the joke. One time you laughed at yourself. We all said, okay. You never mentioned it again. What are we going to do with that? And you mad at me? All right, bitch. I get it. But this Draglexa had them popping up in different scenarios. Why do that if they're going to do different voices and just not narrate the Draglexa? It made no sense. Mama's sitting on the toilet taking a shit. This bitch over here in the bed having problems. I didn't know what was going on. I really didn't. So their concept sounded cool until we saw it.
I knew what was going on. It was just bad.
Like
it was incoherent.
The personification of like Draglexa being Ella Bidet, I think it could have made more sense if she was not actually interacting in the scenario. She needed to be like separate with the Draglexa device so you could understand and associate her with the device. Like, it was a great idea. I just think that they didn't connect the pieces correctly for a viewer. They were thinking about it as a person writing it and creating it. Oh yeah, you'll get this. We've all done that as creatives. You think about this thing and you think everybody's just going to naturally get it, but you've been working on this for 48 hours. Of course you get it. You know it backwards and forwards.
I mean, they should take note from Lisa Rinna. She can sell shit to anybody. So, there you go.
Buy those lip kits.
I mean, by her. Just the entity
She's
that is
for
Lisa
sale.
Rinna. Girl.
Slavery.
When Kim Richards can drag you at the table. Okay.
You want a bunny, girl?
That was still funny. She was like trying to play her. Like, girl, you paid $15.
That fake cry.
That buddy looked like came off the side of the road in someone's van that was making that for them kids. Listen, River Medway, shout out to you for having your mama suit on. I was proud of you for giving her that moment. Now, over here in this Inside Out Oreo, I don't know, Sharon Needles and Raven are about to attack BB Zahara Benet over here. I don't know what's going on. This white is the white background. Why are they
Why
killing
is she
them?
touching her titty? Why is she holding to her titty?
It was supposed to be sexy and funny, but the white background is really where I'm pissed off because it's not giving anything to this commercial. Nothing. Like there's a pink podium to put this weird aroma essential oils diffuser that looks like Detox created it on that one episode with the trash can. I was like,
Oh,
bitch,
yes.
but they read her for the trash can, but that's what this is given to 3 stickers. 3 stickers. I like River though. I felt she wasn't giving her time.
She was the breakout of this.
There was a
She
winner.
was the breakout. Yeah.
Yeah, they especially with her outfit later too. I feel like they kind of just shafted her a tad bit and just didn't want to give it because RuPaul felt like they didn't do what they were supposed to do. Yet she didn't help them with the stories anyways. She was too worried about Scarlett and her audition tape and how Teresa feels about what she said to Scarlett.
I want to know, who are they getting to write the once again? The little acting challenge / advertising challenge is trash because they didn't wrote some bullshit. Like, if you give somebody a bowl of shit and you ask them to make something out of it, like, what is it supposed to be other than a bowl of shit? Like,
It's gonna be baked shit. It's gonna be shit a la mode. It's gonna be something with shit because it's still shit. Ask Shane Dawson.
I mean, let's just be clear. I mean, it's the same producers and writers writing in a bubble in their own, Santa Barbara, bubble. So, those things are bubbling up to the screen.
It's time.
Tone deaf.
It's time to
Tone
bring
deaf.
in new writers.
and the only black friend they got is Homie from Midsummer.
Oh,
That's it.
so the one that's gonna be too nosy and get killed for it. Okay, got it.
The uncredible black
Because
person.
he was the only one asking questions. Okay,
And
yeah.
that's why his ass had to go. They didn't even let him
God.
get good and settled on the trip.
He was the second person to figure shit out. It was at first Mamacita over there, all that. And then he started figuring stuff out. And then all of a sudden, Otis came behind him and whacked him. But I was done with that goddamn movie. Oh, that man had to die alive.
The boyfriend and the bear. The boyfriend and the bear was everything.
Deserved. It didn't matter. It deserved.
Deserved, yes.
But yeah, child, y'all. Sorry, that was a Midsummer's reference. Child, this challenge was so low budget. It was honestly giving Down Under vibes. See, that's the bad part is that now we can literally go down under to have a reference for bullshit. Down under.
Down under. I'll take it straight.
The whole season is giving me Down Under at this point, but we'll get there. We're almost there.
Well, they did rush
Canada's
this
on
one.
its way. Canada is on its way to being
They
down
rushed
under.
Down Under and they rushed this one.
I'm
See how that goes?
Just not seeing it for Canada. Right?
I am so over this. Now we're just going to script everything to be super nice since we scripted everything last season to be super mean, but we'll get there.
Rayoto TV, what's up? Oh, Matty, we're going to need to talk about how Willem confirmed this week that the entire season was filmed in 10 days. This week it showed.
I thought he released a correction that not every day was shot in one day, but maybe, I don't know.
Like, imagine though, still with filming, day of filming, off, day of filming, off, day of filming, off, day of filming, off, day of filming, off.
It's more than 10.
It would maybe be a few more days put in there as a break, but
even 2 weeks.
Even that day is like, girl,
you just recovering. You still
your
crying
mind,
half
your
the
mind.
day.
Yes, you still thinking about everything. You're still over. That bitch was calling me out. Wait, we got this outfit coming up. Oh god damn, I got to think about.
That's
something.
why Scarlett was coming in hot every day. She was like, "Bitch, I ain't got over this." She was like, "Bitch, you just had something to say about being depressed."
Dude, I can imagine Jan in her hotel room, just sitting in the dark, like, hitting the light, just over and over again. Why, pretty girl? Why? But yeah, this was not the best challenge at all. Period, and then some. And RuPaul certainly was not happy about it. I'm like, why is it always UK with her in these? Okay, I'm about to really give you a speech. This is back to back. You've had to drag somebody like these folks over nonsense, Ru. I don't understand it, but you really didn't help them at all with this challenge. So what are y'all gonna do? Then they would say,
we want to see something different. We want to see originality, but we've done this same challenge. How many seasons? Like, of course, it's going to see.
But do you think there's anything wrong with the branding challenge? Sorry, I'm sorry, Dooley. Go ahead, go first.
So I was gonna say they say that they want somebody to do something different or they want originality, but they also don't create an environment to where like that originality is encouraged. Because as soon as a girl tries something different, it's oh no, we want you to do this or be more like that, and they try to wrangle them in and be, you know, into a box. And we saw that with the judging, specifically towards Charity Case.
She could have still been coming back on that fire from down under. I mean, not too much fire since she didn't hold it to some people on the show, but
that just felt like a giveaway by the end.
Oh, my CBD.
I also remember that
Definitely
in the preseason for this show, I heard that production shut down several times over the course of the entire filming because of the way that the UK was handling COVID-19. So I'm wondering if we've already seen it and they're just hot gluing the episodes together, or if there's a point where it'll be like, oh girl, like we'll see y'all in 8 weeks.
Like the Sherry Pie edit.
They was dodging that bitch. They was dodging her so hard.
That camera would jump.
It was like watching an extra show up in every scene. It really was. And then she would speak every now and then, like, oh, she has a line. That was a nice little $250 check. Yeah, very that. She was paid for the day. Thanks for being there. Very that. So yeah, Rue wasn't happy. Rue got these girls together. The question was asked, who should go home and why?
Violence.
Scarlett should have gone home.
She should have went home last week.
Yep. Now y'all remember season 11 when RuPaul protected Vanjie with the grace of God. And it was there was several times where it was like, oh, clearly Vanjie's the bottom. Vanjie, you're safe. And we was like, bitch, Scarlett is getting the same level of grace. This bitch then spent 2 episodes giving us absolutely nothing. She gave us nothing. Not a piece of makeup, not an outfit, not a performance, not a challenge. She just been angry and angry and angry and annoyed and angry. Club, another club, hotel, like the whole fucking episode. They should have been sent her home.
And I know the issue with her makeup. Her face is not, she's not warming up her face. She does her foundation, she does her white setting powder, and she does not warm up her face after. So you look like a ghost. What it's called bronze assist.
You mean what Vanity was doing for the first half of the season until this episode when she finally put
Bitch
some
looks
warmth in that
stunning
makeup?
though.
Oh,
That's
she did.
stunning.
I was so happy that makeup came together. I was tired of seeing. I was tired of them.
Episode wasn't.
I was tired of that gray.
Thank you, Justin. I kept saying that. Someone's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, she made herself look gray with how she was painting her face.
Because she did her translucent powder because she was so scared of being black. You know, we shine more. She was so self-conscious, and they probably were telling her on set. Producers do that all the time. Put some powder on. You're shiny. You're shiny. You're shiny. But you also, baby, you have to go back and you have to warm that mug back up. I ain't around here. Come subscribe to the YouTube and you'll get the videos.
Jamar,
I got time.
What are you saying, Jamar?
I was saying the episode was edited very sloppily because it was like, on 1 minute we're sympathizing with Scarlett for her mother having COPD, and then we're pissed at her by the end of it that she's having this whole attitude and this tantrum. And
they did this
even at the end of this, why did they even bother to cast Charity Case in this season?
Thank you, Jamar. Good transition.
We know why.
I was going to put a semicolon at the end of your statement, and I was going to say, I feel like that editing happened because I don't think they expected Scarlett to do so poorly in 2 consecutive challenges. And so they was probably in the editing room trying to figure out, oh, damn, who can we sacrifice to make sure that we don't fuck up the storyline that we already kind of like pre-baked? But like, exactly. So the critique that they gave Charity Case was, oh, we want to see something different. You don't give us a different face. Now pause. Crystal Versace then gave you the same face every fucking weekend, has not changed it up. Ella Bidet, if you run back the tape and you look at every single outfit that Charity gave you, she legitimately has a 150% different face. So I was like, that was a throwaway critique. What are you talking about? I feel like they're saying like, oh, they want the public comment to be like, oh yeah, RuPaul loves alternative drag queens. When in reality, they're just trying to check off that box to say that they had it, but they don't know what to do with the girls.
My God.
I have this theory.
She wasn't high.
I understand.
I was like,
what if y'all stop singing?
Jesus knows. I need a little gospel in the background. There's so much truth being thrown out. I feel like the demons are rising from their pits. just going off of the fence. Go on, Jamar. I'm sorry. I had to get a little
That's just how I felt. I'm like, this is so haphazard. I was already annoyed because I'm like, once they didn't put Charity in the top, like those first couple episodes, I'm like, they're gonna toss her to the wayside. Because from that first episode, I don't remember hardly anybody else's outfits but Charity's.
But like,
and Victoria.
This bitch changed from like a thorn into a demon clown in an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, that actually was really amazing. Yeah,
and she also painted her skin. Let's be clear, she also painted her skin.
It was
which
the
is not
camper,
easy.
and then went into like the whole beautiful moment right after. It was like, yeah, like come on, like so. Okay, let's to piggyback on this moment because we're gonna get into this Untucked. What I've talked about with Charity is that they have simply said what they said to all the alternative drag people on the show, except for the ones that they're pushing to be in a top position, which is, oh, this is amazing. However, I wish you could just push up the glam a bit, or I wish you could give us pretty for once. And to me, it's like, okay, so what happened that last week when she gave a half-constructed dress with this full dusted face and this pink hair bit that I would not have expected to see her in? Did you need her to shave her legs too? I'm confused. Like, are you judging this based off of the things that you don't like, and then you're just applying that sort of method of judging to her? Either way, I found it weird that I actually ended up liking Charity Case because before the show started, everybody was like, do not like her. And then when I watched the show and I listened to the story behind Charity, I'm like, I get this bitch a bit. I don't appreciate the things that happened in the past, but like now I get it. And I also like the fact that Charity called everybody out when it was time to. She was always the first one to go, but bitch, that's not what you said though. And it was like, fine.
Do y'all
raw in it? Go on, Justin.
Do y'all think that Drag Race at this point has a Honey Balenciaga legendary contract? I suspected this when we saw, oh girl, what's the girl that went home first and she was like, I've never actually performed or lip sync. I forgot now what iteration. No. It's a little young girl. She just went home. I think it was like Holland or something. The girl that went home like episode 1, and she was like,
you're talking about
Jelly, so Juicy Couture. Yes. Yeah. I suspect that with some of these Instagram girls, Charity is huge on social media. Do you not think they know that you can monetize and pull a whole person's following over from like social media? Do you not think that they wanted to pull and use Charity's social media following and bring her on? I firmly believe she was casted because of that. And yeah, her creativity, but what if she knew she was only going to get this many episodes? I'm not like, and because she was just like, okay, I guess I'm going to go. Not to say that she didn't think that she could go further, but what if you had like an episode guarantee? I would not be surprised if some of these like Instagram girls are getting, they have already management and stuff, if they're not getting like episode guarantees.
But if you're going to do that, make it make sense. Don't critique me on something and then...
It just felt like they ignored it. And then,
I interpret it as the double save from the previous week, her knowing she beat Scarlett, clearly.
She beat
that ass. Spice Girls one. Then getting the same critique again and again and again, because she was up there in the orange look and it was given a whole lot of extra. Then she was given a whole lot of extra for the other look. Then given a whole lot of extra for this look. So yeah, I think at that point she was like, they're not keeping me. They gonna keep this bitch. She's drama. She's gonna be good for TV for them. So I'm already checked out because these girls ain't letting me be my fucking self. I got the Tooth Fairy reference immediately. Mm-hmm. So for them to go, well, this doesn't give what? Like,
I could literally see every detail in this. I'm not playing. Yeah. Cardi B will wear those shoes. Like, I do not. I see a celebrity. I see Megan. I see Cardi. Like, when I tell you, she will be making costumes for these hip hop girls and these other girls in a minute. Mm-hmm. Because the level of detail, the time it takes to take each one of those pieces and place them, make them fit. There were no gaps in your course, in your entire. I could go on and on about the beauty of like her creativity and the level of construction. So no, it's not fair.
So let's get to walkout. Let's get to Laganja 2.0 here. So here's what's funny about this is that
not ABBA.
It took Vanity and River to make Scarlett get the fuck up. River checked her ass so quick, especially in terms of you need to let people finish speaking, babe. And everybody that was talking to Scarlett was actually very kind and quiet with her while she
Ella literally set a tone.
Vanity asked her, Is everything okay, Scarlett? Or do you want to say anything? I don't want to talk right now. Now, all of a sudden, when Charity and Ella are talking about her, she's ready to fucking speak. Okay, so you dismiss Vanity because I know how you feel about Vanity because earlier in the season you were doing extra and talking shit about her. I'll be quiet. It's starting to show, especially in the next episode, what she said to her. I was like, girl, you clearly feeling some kind of way. Then Vanity was talking to her, and it was like, you need to understand, like, it could have been me that got all of that and this and that and the other. We're all in a pressure cooker here. We're going to be friends after this. Like, chill out. Like, it's not that big of a deal. And then it's turning into her acting like everybody is against her when in reality, she's being reactive while they're responding. She then gets up in her reaction and is like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I feel like everybody is out against me. At first, I think I'm friends with everybody. And all of a sudden, everybody's voting me out. You've been a bitch. You've been a bitch for the past 2 episodes. You were a bitch last week when you got that win. You walked in with that badge, girl, and you thought you was all that and then some. And then you ended up in the bottom. You got a real reality check when you forgot your own motherfucking lyrics. Then the following week, after you were humbled, you came in with attitude again. I was like, what is going on here? So you may be dealing with something. I don't know who you are, baby. You may be dealing with shit in that cheap ass coat you're wearing. Trying to get
she is 27 though. There is no excuse for a 27-year-old to be walking around thinking that everyone else is responsible for your personal failures.
And that's all I got. It takes time, Justin. Not everybody can grow at the same rate. And I feel you on that, but there are some people where it takes just a little. Some people are hard-headed in life. Now I'm talking like my mother. There are hard-headed babies
like my
out
mama
there.
Too.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not like my mama.
It takes time to get stuff. You got to go through shit. Sometimes you have to hit the ultimate lowest part to realize, oh, I was wrong. And that happened to me several times. Jamar knows how hard my fucking ass is. And that bitch been there to go, see what I tell you. See, I told you. It's like, you're right. But it's the truth. So I'm not defending her behavior. I'm just saying that's what I see from this hard-headed ass bitch getting on my nerves. Excuse me for swearing like that. You're an asshole. And I'm sure something's going with you, but it's friendship and this is a competition, ho. Like, you about to win $100,000. Oh, I'm sorry.
This ain't RuPaul's best friend race.
Actually, what are they arguing over? This is for a trip to Hollywood. What are they arguing over?
Girl, y'all ain't even getting no money. What are you getting? No, they get 15,000 euros. I think they get 15,000.
Oh, they don't get no coin tot at all. They get badges worth
BBC is public funded, baby. They don't get no money.
I'm just thinking about them.
I'm not fighting with no girls like this over nothing. Ain't nobody watching it. Did anybody watch the Vivian show? We didn't even know it was out. It was on Wow Presents Plus. We never watched it.
You know I love it. You know I love
the Vivian goes to Hollywood. The Vivian goes to Hollywood, and I never watched it.
I missed.
If anybody's seen it, tell us how it was in the comments, and I'll share. I ain't never watched it.
Shout out to the Vivian. I love you, sis. I
love her too.
I mean, I mean, I'll be real with you. Wow Presents Plus. I'm no shade, but a little tea. What else do y'all watch on there besides Drag Race and whatever drag races are on there?
I watch sometimes because I want it unedited. I watch. That's the only thing I watch on there.
I haven't watched that. I haven't watched that in a minute. I'll watch someone on YouTube post clips of the episode with a funnier edit.
I just like to watch on there because you get the unedited, but that's just because I'm already there watching something else. It ain't because I'm just choosing to go up in there because of that.
Well, I mean, I'll give them this. WoW does produce $1 Million Listing on Bravo, and that is still on the air. So I'll give them that. And they've had a couple other shows I've appreciated too. They did the Tammy Faye movie as well that came out recently.
They did T.S. Madison show as well.
Oh my! Why is that not
on WeTV?
Up? Can you pick? Let me pick you up. Oh, that was so.
That
much
show
fun.
was funny. That show was
no, not pick you up. They did T.S. Madison. They did Pick You Up, and they did her WeTV show that just was on TV.
Oh,
wow! Yeah,
Wow
produced her WeTV show.
So as well. there's a couple things they got that are actually decent, but I'm not watching Cameron Michaels work out with Asia. I'm just not going to do it. I'm sorry. I love you too, but not in that light.
But I think they also hire external production companies. So I'm not sure if all the shows that they get credit for, they may be coming through WoW, but I'm not sure if every production crew is the same. I'm sure in Atlanta, like they hired a local production company, which is probably why they had better content.
Okay. People are talking about Binge Queens. I'll take a look at it. I have no idea what that is.
Binge Queens? Oh.
I don't know what that is. No
Is
shade.
that where
I
they
don't know.
watch the show over? The show like on YouTube?
Isn't it on
where
YouTube? the one
Kylie,
on
yeah, where
YouTube?
Kylie's Sonique and like Laganja, which is so annoying. I don't
Oh,
want to watch
that's
Laganja
right.
that much.
Okay, so low key, I end up watching again on YouTube on somebody's edit. I'll try to watch that better on Wow. My girl, my Heidi up there. I gotta go represent. I gotta watch with my sister. I gotta do it. Shout out to Heidi. Back to the show here. One of the people from Little Mix is there. She shaded the other members. She's pretty. I was happy to see her. Michelle did not look as great as usual today. Alan Carr looked as usual today, and RuPaul looked also as usual as well, mid-stop. So let's go.
Alan Carr needs to be a permanent judge. I'm sorry.
He's so funny.
He is so funny. And I think this is such a crazy coincidence that Nikki drugged this poor little mixed girl, and then she's on there the week after.
Are you
skinny
sure?
and gorgeous? Talk about timeliness.
Are you sure,
No,
gamer
no.
guy?
Damn.
Are you sure, gamer guy? Are you sure? Are you sure?
He is not the only. There's another girl who tans very heavily. She just came back from Aruba.
I'm just saying, you know, she's always been that dark since she was born. You know,
her hair's always been that curly, girl. That curl pattern ain't never changed. She's always been a 4C girl. Get up off of her.
It was so funny. It's like, girl, clearly.
Not 4C.
It was like, clearly, girl, that you did something with
Not
your hair.
4C. Shut up, Justin.
It was okay.
That was the point. 4C. I wish he would have a 4C curl.
So moving to the lip sync again before the runway, they did the lip sync. Did Scarlett win over Charity here, or did Charity win over Scarlett? I feel Scarlett embodied the song a little bit better, and that we saw Charity's shtick before, so it kind of felt a little. We've done it before, but
I'm willing to bet money.
I'm
willing to bet money, and I'm gonna save this for DragCon because I'm gonna ask because they're both there. I feel like they changed the song because they know Charity Case's shtick. They're clearly trying to save Scarlett. So they knew that like Charity Case can't embody this. This is not her lane. So they wanted to double down on, the critiques and the choice that they had made.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the song had to be something else.
Interesting.
And also, they always edit. You can always tell who's gonna win with the edit. When they start to edit and they always throw you to this person's face, they're also trying to deceptively prevent you from actually having a full experience of both performers. Which to me, at this point, and after this many seasons of the show, they need to find a new way to allow us to watch both performers equally. Give us a legendary side by side. I would take that even.
It just needs to be a wide shot with both of them in it, like smooth, circling the as it goes, a cut edit to now over here, but at least all of them are in the same scene. Like I get they want us to see what they're doing, but it's also like you're moving so much that I don't know if that was for that part of the song or not, because this could have been the second bar in the all the extra shit. But yeah, Scarlett won this. I thought Charity tried her best. She already knew it was up. She wanted to give a show, but I thought she had a pretty nice exit. A little Jimbo style, but not as iconic, but still quite effective with the Wicked Witch of the West melting. Oh, what a world.
I'm surprised she didn't fight Scarlett, because just see Scarlett mush her on the face.
Hold on, Jamar.
Didn't she knock off her headpiece when she did that?
I had that same thought yesterday, and I was sitting here high talking to myself about the episode, and I would have been like, okay, this would have been the scene. They would pan over. Well, Julie, how do you feel? Well, listen, let me tell you what's going to happen. So either I'm going to beat her ass right now and y'all are going to send me home, or y'all are going to send her home, and when I'm done, I'm going to beat her ass afterwards. She get her ass beat, period.
Okay.
Insane.
She did.
That's hard.
Now, okay, so that I agree, and I know she did that physically as much as she wanted to on purpose because she was pissed. So yeah, we know that Scarlett's a little violent. But let's move on to the runway because that was the episode, and then we can get on to the other 5 shows that we're going to talk about today. But guess who's here? Guess who's here? Listen, we got to bring them on in. Sending all my love to my good friend here, a blue wall, a brim hat, and this fucking. Girl, you in this David sweater from fucking Schitt's Creek. I can't.
David.
I cannot. This is the same sweater, Blake. I hate you. Okay, bring him on in, Blakeisha.
Let me see the sweater.
Bitch,
yes, David Rose. You better work, David.
Let me stop scream real quick. Wait a minute. That's a
A little
Did
bit
she
of
see it?
Blakeisha. A
Did
little
she
bit of
see it?
Blakeisha. A little bit of Blakeisha. A little bit of Blakeisha.
I'm sorry. I love a Schitt's Creek. I do. And that's cute. I'm gonna find that sweater and steal it.
Right, I
Blake,
want the link.
how you doing? Welcome back. We're glad to have you
Thank
here.
you. My apologies for being late. You know, I text the girl some stuff is going on. So, you know, she's here.
We are glad to have you here, and we will certainly talk later. But we thank you for being here. The family's all aboard. 5 on the block. The block's all out. The strong stay alive. All right, that's an Erica.
Oh no, I was ready.
Okay,
Right. I was ready.
bang out. Listen, that's for the some.
Did
Some of them
anybody else when she came out of this, did Ruby is Red Hot start playing when she came out? And she
did.
Ruby is Red Hot.
Da-da-da. I'm waiting for that to be a lip sync song because I know other girls would cut up to
that
that.
song goes off.
All right. I was like, that's the Ellie Diamond right there.
Why
Hey.
is she wearing
God,
Ellie
the 80
Not the Ellie Diamond. Don't
Diamond
bring
ain't
back
gone.
Ellie Diamond.
Why is she wearing this white pump though?
Whoop.
Where's Kennedy Davenport?
I was gonna say Coco, but work.
Da-da-da-da. I was happy this was at least a decent look. I know the silhouette from her, so I'm kind of like, oh, okay. You know, thanks for showing up, Rue. We appreciate it. Brooklyn's killing you a little bit.
This poinsettia in her hair. Why she got a poinsettia in her hair? Was it Christmas time?
Yes.
Category is Xfinity, which Stacey Lee Matthews should have got a check, okay, for that one. But it's expensive drag is the tea here. And I especially said she should be getting a check since Mama was having some troubles earlier. And I was like, now what is the show doing for her since she has been giving all of them content forever and ever and then some? But let me stop. My battle. Ella Day is up first, giving us Yish. I liked it. I didn't care for the wig.
She ages her.
It does.
We all on the same page.
Yeah. It makes her look like a Sanderson sisters, like wannabe cool mom.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a nice ass. Why is your ass not showing?
Because
you showed it last week. You showed it last week.
Now it wouldn't shave neither. Listen, she saw how they did charity. She saw how they did charity.
I like a hairy ass. Come on.
She was like, watch Jeffrey Bird Chapman show up that day. Like, how dare you? You see me trying to move past the booty talk. Okay, listen. Ella Bidet. Ella Pussy. Listen, I thought this was fire. I just hated the hair. I thought it was real matronly up top and real, she's got a little money. She can show up at a charity. Yeah, very
they did
that.
give charity gala. Yeah, very charity gala.
Boo.
Girl.
I hate her face.
If she don't got that Macklemore jacket, no, her makeup actually looked nice tonight.
I hate
that Macklemore jacket. I can't do it.
From that little swirl at the top of her forehead to them white pumps, this is a mess to me.
Scarlett Harlot as a Pinterest or a White Walker to some of those.
It gives very much Madame Tussauds sculpture.
Yes.
I think her bone
But like,
structure's
remember when they
amazing.
did Beyonce and it was like, that don't look like Beyonce, it's that sculpture.
Yeah, I didn't hate her makeup personally.
Yeah, I didn't mind this.
Only because she's wearing white
though.
But she's
that's
white.
the first time that might
blends together. Like,
I feel like from a makeup look, like the critique that they gave Willem is like she paints what's there. Like it's not a drag illusion to me. It's like for that reason, like I'm not in love with the makeup. And then as an outfit, like it doesn't really say expensive to me. It says like you might have spent like $340 on it, but like
she got this from Lane Bryant. Maybe
I was gonna say TJ Maxx.
Don't do it.
So
don't do it.
I would
Burlington.
say no. Burlington got better coats than that.
Banana Republic. She got this from Banana Republic.
So no, it's very thrift store coat, which you can tell.
Macklemore.
It is cheap, and that's what ruins the outfit. And that's what I felt. If the coat had been a little bit more real looking, real minky type, or chinchilla-y, the bitch would have been something. But the suit is giving me Halloween costume type, low key. I just think that there could have been more jewels or something a little bit more shiny to go with this to make it just a little bit more expensive looking. I know what she was going for. I don't think that she got what she wanted though. But that's a Goodwill coat. Yeah, Harold, there it is.
She need to get her out with some.
It's a Goodwill coat. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell. And then look at this suit. You can see that this was made off a pattern. You can see that thing darting. You can see the darting in the suit.
Why
It's
pimp
not even-
though? I mean,
I think what she was going for was really more Miranda Priestley, but it does.
Yeah, I don't even think it was a
I think
pimp.
so too. I
but
think
the
so
cane,
too.
but the
But the
cane,
cane.
The
That-
cane.
The cane. And
Oh,
then
that-
why would
that
you
she-
throw away the cane at the beginning? Why would you throw away the
It was-
cane?
I would have gave her credit for a nasty walk with a cane down that runway. I'd have gave it credit. If
We
that
were
was,
all waiting.
I would have gave it credit.
Why even have it?
It was really pointless.
because it was a Riddler cane. Because it had that. Did you see how it looked like on the top, girl? I thought that was a question mark. I said,
I
bitch,
thought
you
she
look-
stole Charity's cane.
Oh,
She might have. She might
And
have.
then she
my
threw
head. I mean, you saw she threw it. Hold up, you broke my cane. Sorry, babes. Okay, listen, let's continue on with this. I thought it was decent, but to me, I just felt there could have been more things about this to make it expensive. Next up is going to be Kitty Scott Claus in
It's a
a
bodysuit. No.
Kitty's got a bodysuit in gold with this mum wig. This is a mum wig.
It's cute, but it's not the assignment.
This Anna
It's
Nicole
not
at the
the
limo from
assignment.
fucking
This
daycare.
picking, this is picking up kids from school wig, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. Like, that is not a girl. What is this hair? Like,
This is
if
I'm
she
on my
put on-
second. This is I'm on my second divorce in Vegas, about to have a good time.
I hate when Beyonce do this wig.
She got her
This
trim
is-
spa baby.
Wig.
She got her trim spa baby hair on. It's trim
Bye,
spa.
baby.
Yeah, it's trim.
I forgot about
spa.
her. Come on,
Yes, when I does she not
You know,
look every
here's
time
the
I
thing.
see her, she like Anna Nicole. I'd be like,
Here's
girl,
the
go on
thing.
now.
If this was if she wore this like in the club to perform in, I would be fine with this. But when it's an expensive, I'm like, this is. I know it's not. It's very. It's a nice bodysuit, but it's not an expensive looking bodysuit. There we go. It's a nice one. It's just not expensive looking. I don't
It also
hate
looks
it.
unfinished. Did anybody think it was like it felt unfinished? I'm like, you got this one blank spot, then you got this one blank spot, and I'm
Oh,
all
on
for
the
creativity.
left. I see
But it's
it.
like, where about that makes you feel expensive? Like blank spots, girl, cover me down like Gigi Good in buttons. Like that would have maybe like taken it to that place to me if it was
Right.
fully covered.
That
from
would
front
add
to
it
back.
Yeah. Well, Kitty's got not a badge, so there you go. Maybe soon. We're hoping so, because she's a
Nah,
fun
she-
time. She's a fun
Oh.
time. I just didn't care for her talking about vanity. I was like, bitch. I know you didn't lie, but bitch.
Roll the plane. Roll the plane.
I didn't expect it from her. Somebody else, not her.
Theresa May.
All right, so Theresa May is giving Gold Rush, but I got Texas New Money from this.
Oh,
Is what
okay.
I looked at. Like, I assumed this was New Money because New Money is always tacky. So it was like, oh, okay, so you giving tacky New Money. But no,
I
she
think
did
that's
it-
what she was going for.
yeah.
But she looked like she got off a plane on an episode of Dallas, the new version, or
She-
Dynasty. Like, girl.
She looked like Erica Jane the first time she met Tom Girardi.
Girl.
Ooh, Miss Thing.
The orange just ruined it. Everything was just too small. The cute details that I do like, which is like the belt, the little like skeleton and the belt. I do like that detail, but that should have been huge. I also would have put that on her hat and made huge horns that were golden. Like it just felt like
It's giving CW production. Yeah.
yeah, CW. Yeah.
It's giving canceled after 3 episodes. I'm sorry, Teresa. I love you, but but I love
She
you.
got by real lucky this week.
Well, let me tell you something. This shoe.
And those are not Swarovski. She lied. Swarovski does not reflect like that in the light. You that's cheap, girl. You lied.
There will be 3 more zoom ins for the rest of this slideshow, as I needed to let you see things for your own eyes. I'm sorry, but I had to do it. Those are the same shoes Kimora Moore wore on the first episode when she walked into the workroom in that bodysuit, and I needed to share, just so we're clear. I don't know what website they use, but it's the same one.
Those are Amazon shoes. I know them shoes anywhere.
I have
do a
such
reverse
an
image
issue. I have such an issue with Crystal Versace kind of in total at this point. Like we've had 4 or 5 episodes and it's the same. Like honestly, this is the same look.
It's
she
the same
basically-
wig too.
It's the same look, the same wig, and practically the same bodysuit that she wore for the Slice Girls competition. And it's definitely the same ugly ass shoe. Like it's nothing new. Like you are no shade. You are not a drag queen. You are a person.
Female illusionist.
Now, wait a minute.
In a reflective bodysuit and a wig.
Now,
You
wait
can
a
paint the face. Can you beat your mug? Absolutely. This is not drag, baby.
I'm not so sure I agree with that completely, but I understand.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say it ain't drag.
Yeah, I ain't gonna call her no drag queen. I'm gonna say I know where your woo-woo-woos came from, but you know, yeah, go ahead, dude.
They're giving her this whole child of drag race edit. And I think in that, like, they're allowing for her to get away with looking like several other queens that we've already seen on the runway. Like one week she looked like Aquaria. The next week she looked like Miss Cracker. The next week she be like pulling shit from like all the other, like many of the things that she chooses to embody on the runway we've seen already, and they just let me pay it.
Well, you know, they're thinking that she's gonna be like the Aquaria of this season, but she's not nearly as refined, nor does she have the same connections that Aquaria has. And Aquaria was doing drag for quite a bit of time before she came on out there and came with her best. And Aquaria actually came prepared and made things.
That part.
She also went to like the Fashion Institute.
And that Slice Girl bodysuit was actually better than this Swarovski, because that was not Swarovski. I'm telling you again, girl.
Okay, y'all. I'm not gonna say this baby ain't no drag queen. I'm not gonna take that from her.
She's a drag queen for sure. She's a drag queen.
I wouldn't be able to live with that, knowing I'm sitting over here with a couple of painted faces and two bodysuits in my closet. You feel what I'm saying? But like, at the same time, from what y'all are discussing and going for here, is that this baby has done somewhat of the same note in terms of the look and aesthetic wise, whereas we just had Charity Case being asked to reach deeper, and then this one is getting safe, pass, no bottoms. So that's where I can agree with this argument. She's being judged differently than everybody else is, and that's the truth.
Even her body was off this episode. Like, her boobs were so pushed in.
The titties don't match the shoulders, don't match the hips.
Yes, and that's why you see this side profile. That's why you have this gapping right here where she looks straight up and down, because you didn't have your boobs out further enough to pull it on out and give you an hourglass, girl.
I just wish that if she knew a housewife is always a win, why not give expensive housewife on the runway versus a person who is currently dealing with about 37 court cases who is lying on national television. All right.
Now she's shaped like Wendy.
That's
That's what somebody ever
Erica Jane. Oh, not Wendy.
Wait. I'm gonna have to type it just so I can highlight my own comment. You like this?
Like a pig. Because she didn't really have no ass at all.
Girl, listen, that lady is at home trying to get on bed rest. You better let it go.
She's trying to make it back to her show before Michelle Visage steal her job.
Listen, Leah Remini and Michelle
Visage. They've been killing this past
Whitney
week.
Cummings is next. Boo, I hate her. And then after that is somebody else. But bring back Leah Remini and Michelle. They were fun. Okay, bye, Crystal. River Medway, you were robbed this episode.
She was.
She could have won. There was a clear winner to me this episode, and it was River Medway. She should have won. It was River Medway, and they robbed her. And I just think they don't see it for her. And they already had decided on episode 1 they didn't see it for her. And now everything kind of harkens back to how they felt from the beginning.
Culturally beautiful, red and gold represent wealth, money, and richness and value. And this is also giving bride or queen or princess stuff. Like, everything about this is very elegant and expensive looking. And you mean to tell me, Rue, all she got was, this was my favorite look of the week? You gave this bitch a win for a fucking tartan dress.
Baby, do you see that embroidery?
You're joking.
Okay. River could have got her second win.
It was pussy.
River really. The only thing I would have said was, I wish the headdress was like twice the size, maybe 3 times the size. Like drag, baby. Like a Curious headdress. I wish she would have had a Curious headdress from her gold look. Remember that? I wish she would have had a Curious. I wish she would have had that headdress. That's the only thing.
So what did Mulan, child? I done started singing that Christina Aguilera song. Long ago.
I would change the shoe on this because the shoe cheapens it.
Yeah, the shoe.
But like ankles.
But she pulled the dress up. So
ankles up though, to me, like, this is gorgeous.
This is money. This is money to me. Yeah, this is very. I would imagine the movie Crazy Rich Asians, right? And there's a scene that then pops up around the corner, and they're all of a sudden in some dynasty area. In walks River Medway. Very that. Like it gives money. I love it. Damn you, River. I'm sorry, not damn you, but damn the show. They kind of play you in your sweetness. You're too nice. You're too nice.
She is too nice.
Look at. I'm sorry, I had to get this in just to get the little side piece going on.
She was great.
Mug. Look at that mug.
I thought she was precious.
You should have left the stage. She'd been like, I think you made a mistake.
She was precious.
You meant to say congratulations to me.
It was also the King and I. It was also that presentation for me. Presentation. It was all like sweet, and it was very. You know how Valentina can sell an outfit. Very of that sorts. Okay, let's continue on here. Thanks, River. Hey. Wubble up a dub dub. It's no, it's Rick Sanchez as the Tooth Fairy. Just kidding.
That Rick Sanchez.
It looks like Pickle Rick's face on a white face. You know what I'm saying?
Does.
Like,
it does look like Pickle Rick.
It does look like Pickle Rick.
Hey boy, here, look up! I'm a pickle.
I'm a pickle.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm telling y'all now, if I give this show, I'm doing Rick Sanchez drag. I'm telling you, one episode, Crazy Scientist. I'm doing it, pulling out a little Morty and everything, and throwing.
You gonna make Cracker? You gonna hurt Cracker like that?
I'm just.
You gonna do her like that? No. You gonna come for that girl's gig?
Stop! It's only a couple. Listen, let me stop these shades of alabaster. Listen, I think that Charity case looks fucking phenomenal. I think they paid this dust. I don't care if she has this beady nose of a villain named Dick Dastardly in some sort of wacky racist moment happening here. I like this. I thought this was fucking awesome. Don't care. Oh, this part. Sorry.
As almost all of his looks.
A dark fairy type Pokemon.
Dark fairy type
Pokemon. Dark fairy.
Very her.
With it. It was just beautiful. I love the ribbon shoes. I really loved for the ribbon strappy shoes. It gave me very dark Winx, like evil Winx fairy, like villain. I loved.
Now the question is, how is the makeup spinning? So with interpretation comes different definitions, right? So for this one's interpretation, they chose to be the Tooth Fairy, who is now covered in diamonds and golds and stuff, but also is somewhat of a demon fairy imp that would give this sort of face due to, you know, text and pictures given, etc. So
if we're gonna ask that question, we need to.
If you look in there, they also have a gold grill or some type of like grill in their mouth, I believe.
Yeah, that was a whole piece. Like all of this. Excuse me.
We could ask that question to a lot of the girls because.
Yeah.
Let's zoom in on the shoes, though. I did not prepare a zoom for this. I apologize.
Get into the shoes, baby. Get the shoes.
I'm going to start doing that from now on and do like a shoe zoom. Woo! No.
Not shoe cam. We giving shoe cam, Wendy. Come on, shoe cam, Wendy.
Oh, God.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm dead.
Not Yu-Gi-Oh! Who said Yu-Gi-Oh?
I'm telling you. Let's see here. Vandy Milan is next. This is the best she's looked on the show.
Indeed.
That mug,
Full stop.
that
That's all I got for
full
it.
Stop. I ain't gonna give no critiques because I'm happy for the improvement, and that's what Rue was trying to do too.
Trying. And then
But can you speed it? Can you speed up your growth just a little bit? Like
has to.
next twice as good.
You got to like.
You got to get. I'm trying to keep you around. I'm trying to help you out because you're the only nigga around. That's what she was trying to say.
it was
RuPaul, black people wear.
She was like, "You're the token. You don't want. You want to stay the token. You want to stay around the snatch game, girl.
My portion, a constant friend."
She's pretty though.
Yeah.
And I'm softening to this red wig on Vanity.
That was good on her. With her
Voiceover.
skin.
I'm giving 2005 Nicki Minaj at the Met Gala. I'm giving. Oh no, she ain't say that, but I feel like she would have said.
Her explanations are always like far off from what she brings you to the runway. She's like, I'm covered in $250,000 worth.
I sing because I'm happy. Okay,
we're not gonna do this black girl like that. Go to the next person.
I can't. I sing because I'm free. Oh my God, have mercy, Jesus! Eyes on the sparrow.
I want her to make it. I want her to make it at least like Monet.
I want a different colored wig, if anything. But I will say that this is the best she's looked. The jewel placement was right. It's very Beyonce first album cover, like. You know, but with a whole different sort of spiel to that. I'm talking about jewel. You wouldn't know. I'm talking about the jewel placements.
Like
the jewel placement, sure. I do have issue with the bodysuit underneath, but I ain't gonna do her too much. I'm gonna just let her have it. And I just wish the chandeliers went all the way down. But we had just seen Denali, so the problem is after we saw Denali chandelier, this just feels so underwhelming.
Again, it's Beyonce.
See a swung on the chandelier and it's
honestly, my biggest issue with her is just that her face still looks ashen.
Not this week. Not this week.
Was warmer. This was warm.
It's warmer. It is warmer.
You got to see it.
I love the word ashen. I love that
ashen.
Not ashy. It's ashen. Like
ashen.
What is ashen, Blake? What is ashen?
It's like, you know how ashy is like got this kind of like crack. Like when you look at your hands, like my hands are ashy right now. You can't tell. These are ashy. Ashen is more like someone took some soot and went.
So Scarlett's makeup.
She look ashen too.
She does look ashen.
Hold on.
It's word into our vocabulary.
There we go, Jamar. Because they were coming, girl. They were coming. They said you weren't talking. We were over talking you, girl. There was a whole. I was getting ready for the comment. I was getting ready for the paragraph. I was getting ready for it, like, child. I've been waiting for my friend to interject in a minute, but he was just watching. At this point, what pill hit it? No, I'm saying.
What is there to say?
Jamar keeping his opinion. What's your opinion, Jamar?
Anywho,
Jamar, that sweater is cute too. Let me have that.
I know. I've been looking at that sunny day. Come on, sunny day.
My favorite color.
They give a little Digimon symbol. They give a little Digimon. You know?
Not the Digimon.
Come on. You remember the little sun symbol?
Girl.
we're done with UK. Hey, Canada.
Oh, bye, girl.
We're done with
Okay.
her too.
Can we just skip over that?
We're done with her too.
Dragula.
The only part that was good about the episode was what's her name, Prita, whatever. She was the only. She was the only. She was the only highlight. She was the glory of that episode.
She did what needed to
Did I
be done.
put pictures in here? Okay, so
the girl that should have went home episode 1 went home this episode work.
Tracy Melcher was introduced to the group as Brad was on his way to a vacation home. Tracy was there to. Doesn't he look like he's about to just take a trip somewhere and just be unnecessarily loud and a very
sailing through the sky, bitch.
I like
not sailing through the sky.
It's like, girl, he about to go on a trip.
I like it. It just felt so out of place.
Very that. The room is loud.
That looked like something he pulled out of his suitcase, or how he showed up to set that day. And everyone was like, "Oh, it looks good. It goes with the set. What's right on out there?"
That's not cute.
Meanwhile,
it looks like Dear Evan Hansen got lost in Shopper's World.
He looks chilly. Dear Evan Hansen.
He looks like a Keith Haring.
Dear Evan Hansen did acid, maybe.
That's it. Moving on. DoorDash is sponsoring this show apparently, and they want them to do a mini challenge of show your hometown privilege. Okay, I did not show these pictures because I don't want to talk about it. So the winner of this,
Matt.
That is so hateful, man.
If you want to have my opinion, my review is on my channel right now,
so
bitch.
Matter of fact, I will talk about it next.
I mean, what is there to do? So, like
it was bad. I had to think about what it was.
Ocean
I don't remember it.
Ocean 1 is a bag of a bag of fries and some poutine, bitch. And I was like, okay, but then she made it look like she had like I don't know what the makeup was doing, but
her makeup ain't never did nothing.
Do we ever?
I just thought someone dragged her across some paint, and it was like, hello.
She put dots on her face. Didn't she just put dots on her face?
Dusty-Ray bottoms. Now wait. Okay,
and they dragged her too.
But don't
listen.
Dusty's makeup was really low key cute.
Dusty's makeup was over.
That was some other makeup.
Gravy won the mini challenge. Ocean won the only thing she will win on this show, which is this mini challenge, and it was $1,000 gift card from DoorDash, which is I'm like, okay, bitch.
That's like
that can go by fast, girl.
I mean, y'all need to stop ordering all luxury and stuff from there, trying to be all steak and lobster.
And you better pray you get your food because half them girls eat the food and then won't.
That's why I do Uber Eats because I normally will get my money back so quick. DoorDash, you have to go through every motherfucking step to get your money back. Also, update your app. The white and red is not cute. You look like a Switch system that doesn't know what dark mode is. Like, get that together, please. Ain't nobody have it on bright. Anywho, she won the mini challenge, the maxi challenge. It's a circus Rusical. They got parts. They have to go ahead and figure out who they want to be. Some bitches said they could do things like dance. Some said they can sing. That the money Oh, child, let's just go get to it. It was embarrassing for a few people. Cynthia Kiss shouldn't have nothing to be embarrassed about because that bitch can sing. I was actually gagged. I was like,
Oh
oh,
my God.
you're
She
talented.
said she made all them Broadway girls and them other shows look bad. She said these girls that said they do West End, these girls that said they do musical theater. She said, I'm gonna weaponize this talent.
Don't put her on the same show with Veronica Green because she would have had a fit if that girl started singing.
Girl, you don't need to put that girl on no show with Jan. I want to see Cynthia Kiss, Jan. I want to see Ella Day. I want all them girls, put them on an island and make them girls work. When I tell you, those girls, best TV ever. Drag Race Vegas would have nothing on them musical theater girls fighting.
Ocean won more money than the winner of UK. Whew. But all three of them
In a
apparently.
mini challenge. I'm dead.
Matty, don't attack my Nintendo Switch. Put it in dark mode, baby. You know it's prettier that
Mine
way.
is in dark mode.
It is prettier. in dark
Everything
mode.
is better in dark
is
mode.
Dark mode.
Like I
all
can't
my
believe
shit is in
this.
dark mode.
I think,
Except for Raven.
Suki
Except for
Doll is my
Raven.
favorite girl.
Except for
She
Raven.
stays entering in dark mode. I'm so tired of her.
Painted with Raven, girl.
Suki's definitely my favorite this season.
And it's gonna be
She
a
gives me
virtual
competition.
Asian BB.
You like Suki?
She gives me Asian BB.
Asian baby.
I thought she was gonna give me more than what she gave.
Asian
But
baby.
now I'm kind of over her.
I like Suki. I actually have an issue with the runway with most of these girls except Pythia.
Yeah.
Yes, agreed.
I main them now, Eric. I actually main Sora on Smash now. I've been practicing. Yeah, so this was a big moment though in reference for immigrants going into other countries, the hate that they phobia that they face in their own countries being now transferred over into a new place that they're seeking asylum in. This was a real moment. I'm glad that our Asian sisters here were able to come together on that as well as their allies too. But then Ocean, bitch, this story pulled me duly. I was sitting there crying like a bitch. I was like, oh my God, excuse me. 11 months old, left in the forest in Haiti. Just left there. Mother just left them in the forest. Luckily, someone found them, brought them to an orphanage. Luckily, they were adopted into a really good family. And, you know, she was saying, I can't relate because I just so happen to be lucky that at an early age, what happened to me happened, and I ended up in a blessed family. So it's like, you never know who's sitting next to you and what the next person
This is a different
went through.
perspective. I thought that was a great perspective coming from, especially a Black person as a person of color, especially getting, you know, coming to Canada. That's not really like usually how asylum kind of works for people of color that are coming over there, especially after we saw Starzy's story and some of the other Black girls from the Caribbean talking about getting stabbed and shot. So that was a beautiful kind of showing the other side. Not all Black people come from, you know.
I think it was a blessing in my Christian way of thinking. This, I always say, you know, there's God's looking out for you here. And I feel like that was what was supposed to happen in order for her to live the life that she wanted to live. So I was glad to hear it. Did you hear Suki's response talking about she didn't miss no meals? I heard the response, but they were having fun and Austin took it lightly. I heard it, you know.
Suki give me very Gia Gunn energy. Like she been hanging out with the girls so long that she felt like she wanted a girl. She was like, girl, I eat collard greens too. I
thought that was Stephanie though. But yeah.
Suki give me very she done hung out and she likes her chicken wings fried hard.
That was good. That was all the folks, you know, it was good. It wasn't like it was geometric that said it. All right, so this Rusical. What do we think? Because I'm not going through them individually.
Other than Pythia and Geometric.
How about this?
Highs and lows. There were highs and lows.
How about this? The beginning with Cynthia Kiss and Kendall Jenner, fine. Then after that, it got shit, all the way from Bing Bang Bong to Eve 6000's reveal situation, right? And then we had Leather and Lace, where Lace, who was Isis, didn't actually know how to dance, and poor Stephanie's out there doing the 1-2s while Mom over here just making up shit.
Did you see her stop where she stepped to the side?
Yeah, it was
she just stopped, like she just stepped to the side.
So I'm gonna choose violence, and these Rusicals have not been hitting since Lucy and Piani left, and I feel like it was something about the crack. It was something about the crack. That crack was in the production. Like all of them Rusicals from like 8 and before. It was like, this is real cute, baby. And then, girl, the crack took over. He left, and then flop.
Not the crack.
Not the crack.
Flop.
Listen, listen,
they're stuffed. It's too many girls on stage. Like too many people on stage.
The Rusicals also did move before. They used to move in scenes, and they had more of a sequential and thought all the way through nature. I feel like this had a lot of potential, but also you just put untalented people in roles that required way too much talent.
This was Shade the Rusical in clown form.
Yeah, exactly.
We were talking about on the live review, and everybody was bringing up that this was literally 5 different Rusicals of the same nature of an ingenue going through this situation of then going through a dream sequence. And oh, look who it is. It's this different version of this different version of this different version to all come together and boom. So yeah, very that. But once Pennywise came in, once Kimora as Bianca Del Rio came in, once they closed the show, everything got better. Even Lagrange, Geometric came in there. All the damn people she looked like. I mean, even when they came in, they did their job. But like, other than that, it was a shit sandwich because everything in the middle was like really bad. So yeah, but that was the Rusical.
Kimora did good though. I like Kimora.
Runway category is Circus Bersercus. I do like this category. Wish they would do this often. Since there's to be so many different interpretations of this. Isis Couture giving you a clown, French clown. Yeah, very that.
It does give French clown.
What do we think of this look? Jamar, you first.
This was actually one of the ones I actually remembered. Shade. No, I mean Shade, but yeah, one of the ones I actually remember. I thought she was really trying. She's like, I know I fucked up in this challenge, so I need to give me a good old runway to hopefully save me from the bottom. Unfortunately,
baby girl,
if runways could save.
Okay, Dooley, what do you think?
I like Isis out of drag more than I like her in drags.
Ooh.
This is okay. It does the assignment. There's elements of this look that I really, really like. I like the hat. I hate the wig. I like the makeup. I like the collar. I hate the kind of like lower part of the garment. It's fine.
Justin.
I'm with Dooley. I think there are some really great ideas here. I think there are just a few too many, which is a common theme in Drag Race. I think if we took off the 2 poofs on the shoulder so we could kind of see some breasts and some length and the outfit could breathe. I think if in the waist she had put some type of like hoop skirt or something, some type of cage skirt to actually pull it out and give you a waist or something or some type of hip, it would have like helped. But I get the idea. I think it's like a 7. You know,
you're getting a little lemon shape. I got you. Blakeisha, what's up?
I think I agree with everything that's been said. I mean, it takes, there are too many elements that swallow too many smaller parts of her body. Like her neck is unable to be seen. Her waist is gone. And so I think, like, again, as Justin said, remove the things that are around her neck and her waist. It probably is a lot better.
Okay. All right. I like it. I think for me, it was a different take on the Circus Bersercus, as well as also giving us a little, across the pond sort of feel for me. I liked it. I did think that the panty was a little distracting, but I actually enjoyed this look. So, all right. Opinions. See how we all can have different ones and no one's losing their fucking shit. All right, great. 700 in the room. Thanks for being in here. Gigi Good. God damn it. Geometric.
Boo. It's a boo. It's a hard boo. Plagiarism. Talk about how could you respect yourself when you looked in the mirror? How dare you?
No bueno.
If I was Gigi Good living in America right now, I would have tweeted the ooh.
It was the helmet for me. I said in my review, and some people are groans for it, but it's giving me one of them special helmets that they put on kids with soft skulls or whatever. And like,
not one of them shapers.
Yeah, I'm not, and they know I'm not making fun of it, but I'm just saying the fact that it gives you this. If I fall, I will be just fine. Like very much that tease. Like it's a concrete block up there, right? And then it's literally the same outfit. It's literally the same
Evil Knievel. She stole the exact Evil Knievel look. The white
just with like Canadian flags all over it, right? So
not even all over it.
In the center, she got that GM, and that stands for Gigi's mom. That's what they're
And I know we're all about like let drag be it, but now everybody here can agree there needs to be some sort of change in disruption of the lines that I see. This is a freeway going straight. I need it to actually have a curve off. Is there an exit? Is there a feeder road? Is there a side street? Is there an FM nearby? Farm
Can I get a service drive?
Bitch.
I also see your panty line.
Geometric.
Sure do.
Bitch.
Sure do. I see it.
She giving me more
I see your panty line.
2 episodes.
I ain't gonna go that far, but it was just so unimaginative.
But you know, but it wasn't the worst thing on the planet. It's just like Brooklyn said, and it was so like right on the money. We've seen it. I was like, oh, come on.
And that was her trying to be nice because, you know, she probably told everybody and passed her phone down there. You know, to be passing stuff. She probably was like, girl, this is the look she stole. She was like, I'm going to show you right here.
Because they were already putting it on online. They were already putting them together. Like, girl,
right.
Please.
I hope they drag her, too, for that unimaginative mess.
Kendall Gender is next as a show pony showgirl. What do we think of this, not including that hideous boot or heel that she has on with this? Because that is...
Not including that? Okay.
Well, I mean, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's part of the outfit.
It's a hoof.
That's
what it gives, a hoof.
Okay, I'm done. Thanks. I like this. I actually could have done without the little hooves on her hands, to be honest with you. But, you know, I knew why she needed to do that.
I don't know why I would have completely gotten like circus performer. Like I've seen this look at the circus without the hooves. Like you're one of those girls who's like introducing, you know, the fucking MC or whatever they're called. Like, I mean, I like the look. I just don't like the hooves, and I don't like these ankle boots that she got on.
I don't either, Blake.
I actually hate the stirrups. And my issue with the stirrups is you have your ostrich feathers on one side that I guess we're supposed to go all the way up. I don't even know what they're supposed to do, dangle, and then on the other side it's just bare. And I'm just so tired of the girls doing the stirrups looks. And I know she's a body girl and she's trying to do the whole gender thing, so that's why she did that. But get a new look, Megan. Like we see Megan do it like every week online. Like I just need something else.
Hearing Megan's name.
Well, yeah, this is a Megan. Like
I know,
this is a Megan.
I'm thinking of Miss McCain every time I hear that name. Now, this whole week, I have been like,
"Oh, sorry."
What did Dad do now, Megan? What did he do now? What else has he done? Bring him up again.
Did you read her article, like trying to drag everything that happened, and now she's gonna release on the book? I can't believe I gave her a 5-minute read of my time. Invoice her.
It was. I don't have enough for her. Not her shoulders, not her hair, not her face. I don't have enough. Next up is Eve 6000 giving "Rawr, I've been eaten by a lion" Lucille Ball tease. What do we think of this look?
I like the creativity.
I'm not mad at this. Those are some hits, though.
I mean, she's little. She's short.
Like if someone ran into her like at full speed in a car with a very low test rating for a crash test dummy, this bitch would have killed the other driver. Do you understand me?
It does look heavy. It looks very heavy.
I promise you, if someone bumped into her, it would be like they'd be in the hospital. Like, what happened? You were knocked into next week. Like,
it was a cool idea. I think it was a cool idea.
Oh, where's C Diggy? Where is C Diggy?
I agree. I think the idea is great. The execution is good. I just don't know that I love it, but like it's passable.
I liked it.
It does the assignment.
Yeah, I liked it for the campiness. To me, I thought she should have played more with the fact that her head was in the mouth of a lion. So it should have been like, "Oh, help me out, like please." And he's like trying to stuff the face back in, but I don't know. Other than that, I thought she timidly walked down the runway in a very nice bodysuit that could, look like a pillow pal. I love saying that.
Pillow pal.
Not a pillow pal.
Come on, pillow pal.
Ocean is next, and I was not expecting this. I was not
this Victoria Stone tablescape. I was with it.
Mm-hmm. If Mama would just get her makeup together,
this is not just the makeup.
This look is not terrible. It's not terrible.
Just the makeup.
Get off that shoe. Get off that shoe.
And
And
Zoom
the
out, damn it.
this is my issue.
Be fair. Be fair.
I am. We saw it last week in the workroom, out the workroom, back to the workroom again. I know baby's trying to keep a support system with the ankles, but I mean, goddamn.
So this is my issue with this. Is your makeup was already bad in the like Rusical, right? Like, and I get that the makeup was bad in the Rusical. Why did we not modify for the runway? And not what I don't want to hear is the girls didn't have time, because some of the girls did put on a completely new face. And this bothers me that you didn't put on a new face when your face was already.
This is a new face, I thought.
No, this was the same face. This is the same face she had for the challenge.
All I get is Princess and the Frog. I'm sorry.
It's like the ghetto.
She and Isis use the same umbrella prop.
I just
It's
want
giving
I would
Universe
like to,
Soul.
I just want an ivory casket, everybody. Can you just please make sure it's an ivory casket with gold embellishments? That's all I'm asking. Listen, I like this from Oceana. I was like, whoa, I was not expecting this. But then it was when they literally zoomed back on this. Hold on. Let me get away from the shapeless wonder here. Let's go back.
Ooh.
It's the same shoe. So I was like, girl, like if Latrice can't get away with it, you're not gonna get away with it. And Latrice wore that boot a minty of plenty of time.
Many episodes.
Okay.
Several.
And they were comfortable. I know why she wore them. Yeah, bitch, you don't want to be up there like I'm about to die in these, I have no jellies in these insoles. Like, come on, I get it, but
Not no jellies.
I know there was more shoes in the bag that were black. I know you had more black shoes. You give me black shoes, lady. Like, So yeah, I love you, Oceana. Just not the shoe.
Maybe she did it for the sparkle.
Well, this one needed a lot more
Sparkle.
Here's the reason why she wasn't in the top 3 this week. This outfit,
Oh,
Cynthia
yeah.
Kiss.
Great idea. Bad execution. This could have been like really cool.
I completely forgot about this.
I hate
I
Shapeless.
mean,
I hate
the
Shapeless.
issue with this for me is Violet Chachki did it better.
Mm-hmm. And you know those little dolls that clowns hold that have like the little like head on it. Like I don't like the curl. I do not like this hair with this. Like I like the color, but
it gives me jellyfish.
She give me Mr. Hat right now. This is I hate shapeless shit. So like it, Julie. I'm sorry, Mr. Hat. No, I really don't understand why you would come with your talent and then leave with this trash. Like, I don't get it. Like, you sang very well tonight, but then you showed up to the red carpet and were then given worst dress. So they stopped thinking about your talent and went to the worst dress. I hate it.
Whatever happened to Baby Jane?
Right. I love the shoe though. Party.
Yeah, the shoe's actually the best part about this, honestly. It's very
shoe is
mod.
cute.
Yeah, she's a cute shoe, but
Cute shoe, bad look.
It's definitely it's poly shoot, poly poop. Very that.
Not poly poop.
Poly poop. Okay. Next
Come
up,
on, coming to the stage, Poly
Poop. That's exactly what it would give.
giving you gas and ass. Listen, but Pythia actually did what needed to be done here. This was an insanely amazing fucking look. The fact that the headpiece was matched to her face so well was kind of interesting. And it gave me Dita Von Teese, but like fortune teller, freak show, all of that and the above. I just was so happy it was polished and just entertained by the entire effect of it all. Yeah.
Like just the most standout look on the runway, most standout performance in the challenge. Like it was unanimous.
She was like, "Oh, I love challenges like this." I'm like, "And you showed it. Thanks for showing up. We appreciate it."
If
She
I was
definitely showed up.
If I was in the workroom, I would have looked at her and been like, "Fuck, I can't compete."
Like, what else?
I feel like they were. Remember, they were kind of like circling her when she was painting the other face. Them girls was new and they was trying to peep what was going on there, and they was like, "What's happening here?"
This was spectacular. The sex was spectacular.
How was it standing up? Like how was it still there? Like
she has like a neck. She has a neck piece that's going around her neck and holding it like connect. It goes like around like this arm and goes to this neck to secure it down. That's why she's holding her hand like this. And yeah, it's just a string around the neck and a string underneath the shoulder to like secure it on this side and this side. And then she puts the chains and stuff to hide it.
This is what it looks like when you love what you do.
Period.
Mm-hmm. Period. That's really the feedback.
Yeah. And that's why y'all bringing Ornacia up. That wasn't something that looked like they love what they do. That looked like something they did for a gimmick. Okay. Not because she's a bitch, but like
This
honestly,
is not Ornacia at all.
this is actually this is a show. You know what I'm saying? And this is called showmanship. And that's what I appreciate in drag when the girls come out and they say, well, this is who I am. And it's like, now we see who you are. Even with Charity Case being eliminated, I know who that bitch is. I got her now. Like if I saw her anywhere, that's Charity. That's that bitch. This is Pythia, artist. Now I will never call you Crystal Method again, girl. You hear what I'm saying? Even though low key and Henny wise,
that face is Crystal.
You
That
gave little
face is
Crystal, but you give also a different element to yourself. So I'm here for this Greek queen. I'm here for it. Puss. I was here for it. Like go on, bitch. Who's next? Well, hopefully good. Yeah, actually, okay. I also saw what her reference was. This is also Wiz and the Black Circus inspired, is where I saw on her Instagram. Universal. And I was like, yes, that made this even better. Even better for me. So this is kind of amazing here for Kimora Moore. I was like, okay, bitch.
I liked this. I like the concept of like picking up the circus trash and making a garment out of the circus trash. I was like, that was different because all of the girls went like circus freak show sort of, or the big top. She was like, what are the scraps?
I removed all my Tainomi thoughts away from you after seeing this. I certainly did. I certainly did.
I think Kimora's gonna surprise us. I won't say like I loved it, but I appreciated the point of view.
She takes us there. And there was also Elphaba references from the Wiz too that she was saying for the makeup. So I was like, oh, okay.
I can see that.
Elphaba where?
Especially with the hair color.
It was supposed to be from like this part of it. Yeah, on her Twitter, she explains it. But yeah. It was very much Universal plus like the Wiz inspired for the look.
Okay, the Wiz. So not Elphaba.
Who is the one from the Wiz? Who was
Eveline?
Eveline.
Sorry, not Elphaba. Sorry, Eveline.
Excuse me.
We thought
I was like, Elphaba.
I'm getting them mixed up. I'm getting them mixed up, y'all. Listen, I just know that one is one range. Okay, listen, let me get back to it here. You better ease on off this road. Okay, but I thought this was fabulous. Lala Reed, that Galarian form.
I'll give it fine.
We're gonna have to let that go because once Lala Reed comes back to All Stars, watch her make top 4. Okay. Listed here, unless they give her a Chi-Chi edit.
You know that's gonna happen.
All right.
Not the zoom in, bitch. I saw it.
They asked me to do this because they were like, are her shoes really that tall? And I was like, yes, her shoes were extremely high up in the air. Look at how high them shoes were.
It's giving drag volcano from Estonia.
And still can't walk. Like, no matter how high or how low, like this lady right here be almost damn tripping over her fabric or just I'm moving around. Like I don't. But Suki Doll is next. What do we think of this look? Yeah, there we go.
I liked it.
She looked like a Teletubby cousin.
It was a lot of tricks and not a lot of look.
I
felt like there was a lot of tricks with the bag and all this, but I didn't really feel like that had anything to do with the look.
I wish
it was very American McGee, Alice. And so, I mean, I liked it, but I didn't love it. It was safe.
Who was that baby from Holland that came in as the mermaid? What was her name?
That's Ivy Lease.
That's who this reminded me of. When she came out, she looked like that damn Pokemon or that Teletubby.
She reminded me of the Energizer Bunny just for Christmas edition. That's what I was thinking.
I like the acid trippiness of this. I don't like the Vanity Milan camping bags that she carried all of her tricks in and stuff, like the just ginormous hat and then this weird circus tent that didn't even need to be there. She never had it on top of her. So for what reason was that giving? I didn't understand the purpose of that, but I knew where she was going. I knew where she stopped. And it wasn't at her stop. Wait, the bus left me. Yep, 5 more blocks, bitch. That's what this gives me. Very herb. Suki's look screwed a fairy flop named Drag Vulcano with them platforms. But Drag Vulcano can walk in those.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I see what she's going for here. She's got lots of ideas. So this was Tightrope from Adriana. Did you get Tightrope from this?
That's what that was?
Yeah.
I
guess I've been to a lot of like circuit, like I love like Cirque du Soleil. I love all those things. So I easily got the reference, and that this is something that you see constantly, like this airbrushed ombre kind of like come out of fire, like sunburst thing. This is very like exactly what you would see at a show and a tightroper and some type of like aerial performer. So I cannot knock you for something that I literally would see. I think it was just it was so literal that maybe other people weren't feeling the drag in it, but I can't say that isn't what exactly you would see.
Listen, I got to go to a Cirque du Soleil then because I ain't never been to one. I was sitting here like,
I mean, like Jamar is not. I'm sorry, not Jamar. Justin's not wrong. It just doesn't give you any of the ooh ah sensation.
Exactly. It wasn't exciting. It wasn't exciting at all. It's too literal. I guess it was like literally like a carbon copy of what I would see in a performance. They would come out in something like this. They'll take off that like little jacket and then they'll climb up the rope. And that's what they would have on like the bodysuit and the singlet. And that's what you would see them like do all their tricks in. But I think it's just such a literal copy. Dooley. Dooley ain't feeling it, y'all.
There's no Vava Boom. No.
Yeah.
Aerial performer. Okay, like someone just okay.
It is accurate, but it's not exciting.
You got Pink throwing her pussy in the air for the last 5 years. This does not give me aerial performance.
I'm like, is this giving Robin's parents before they like had a tragic accident? Like,
no, that's not fair either. You can't use Pink as an aerial reference.
She's like a burnt hot dog. No, I don't see it.
Damn. I tried, girl.
Okay.
All right.
Not a burnt hot dog. I ain't never seen no burnt hot dog look this bright.
What movie theater you went to? Okay, hold on.
Where they was giving those colors.
Girl, that COVID hot dog that you was looking at. All right, so
black line on the titties.
I know I know
that
how
black
they
line. Be smart.
I just know how they treat black YouTubers, so I'm not about to go through these problems. Since somebody can walk through the woods and show a dead body. Excuse me. Hi. So this would be Stephanie Prince giving you the bearded lady with the titty twist. I actually really like this, and I wasn't expecting this from her, so I was like, "Oh, okay, work."
You know what I wish you would have did? 3 titties instead of 2, and I felt like that would have given it even more circus.
That would have been cool.
I wish you would have did like 3 titties because it was just like, okay, why are you showing me your titties?
Very Total Recall.
Yeah, I wish like the 3 titties that would have.
I'm like, we haven't gotten to Dragula yet, Justin. No, just
so
why you showing my titties?
If she would have made like the chest hair, I just wish she would have like incorporated the titty into like the weird freak part and made it like a little bit more like freaky, like what you would see. But I still loved it. It wasn't like my favorite.
Yeah.
Next
anybody else?
Nope.
All right. Okay.
Like
we love you,
She's
Stephanie.
one to watch. Oh, did y'all like that blue shoe? Did y'all catch that blue shoe?
I caught that blue shoe.
That's a royal blue shoe, baby. Go back.
Let me see.
It's a royal blue.
It's royal blue. It's royal blue.
Oh, we give it different color. Okay, that's kind of cute. Okay,
it was a choice. I'm gonna just say it was a choice.
She wanted to pop. She wanted to pop. She could have borrowed.
Connection of the color store.
You wanted her to borrow. You wanted to borrow Ocean shoe. There had been more of a connection to that color story. It'd have been a sweaty shoe.
You know what? I back down.
She put on that shoe. She'd had an Ocean coming out that shoe. I'm gonna tell you that. A whole Ocean when it came right out. She put it on, just flash.
Oh my God.
You are evil. You are evil. You're doing.
You wanted to bring up the shoe. Now you just led me down the rabbit hole. All I could do is dig. RuPaul spelling.
Best dressed girl of the night was Brooklyn, though, bitch.
That was Xfinny Henny.
It was just a little too long. If she would have cut it shorter, why was that skirt that far down and mid calf? That was my only critique. She was giving me the Simpsons episode when Homer finds out there's a brothel like in the middle of the neighborhood, and she's the brothel lady that's running it. Ned Flanders and them all come by, do a little musical. Marge Simpson ends up ruining the day, and they have to pay for it. Thank y'all. I just gave you a review of a show. Hollywood Jade was there. He helped with the choreography. Forgot to talk about him, but not really. But I did enjoy him as a guest judge. Brad Suit was the tea. I don't care. I love the little kilt. I loved a good skirt moment. And Tracy Melchior is gorgeous. So I was like, yeah, come on, panel. The judges this year actually make sense. Even though I do miss our good sister, was it Stacy? Yeah, Stacey Lane Matthews.
Stacey
Oh,
McKenna.
Not
Oh.
Stacey Lane Matthews.
Stacey Lane Matthews.
It just came. It just rolled off the tongue. It just rolled off the tongue, y'all. She's in my heart. She's in my soul. She's in my spirit. Forever and always. Alyssa Edwards.
In Untucked, a hit dog will holler. Well, a victim being eaten by a lion certainly will scream. As Eve decided once the discussions of, I think the tops and bottoms are, a giggle came out of her mouth, and then all of a sudden some personal problems with the Brat Pack came forward here as Eve discussed that Kendall hasn't been talking to her, and that made her feel some kind of way. Cue episode 1. I see you unfollowed me, Gia. We're already having problems.
Sex. They had sex.
You think so?
I think she sucked Kendall's dick one drunken night after the gig, and she's done some things. She, a little fellatio with Miss Kendall. There was too much bothersome. Why are you so bothered that this girl not talking to you like that? It's episode 2.
Okay, it was the having sex for me, but wait,
it gave like, girl, you are so pressed. Like y'all have to. It gave like, better we did something.
After the caca, Trey ain't like possession, so he had blocked me.
Yeah, like it's giving very much like you never acknowledged me before, but then when we had that one moment after the gig, now I think you should speak to me when you see me in the streets, and I'm like, why are you not speaking to me?
I was like, wait, but hold on, listen.
Now, if Gia didn't look like Gigi before, she sure as hell look like her now.
All I know.
Oh yeah. If I was Gigi, I would follow frauds.
We fall
I would
down,
be like, girl,
and we
get
get up. So looking at the this is so hard. Kendall was handling this shit just fine to me, as Eve already looked a bit sour and the girls recognized it. Gia stepped in to protect her sister. I respect that. I'm still a person, like, even with, like, say, Dooley or Blake or Jamar, Justin, don't step in if I'm arguing with somebody until you see somebody act stupid or their friend pop up. So I get her doing that, and it's fine, but I'm also like, Kendall was handling her. Kendall was making her look very silly. You didn't even need to make her look more of a fool, because then it now looked like y'all ganging up. To then, which Eve then brings up, because this is really what the issue was. This is what I felt the issue was, not her being in the bottom. It was the fact that these girls aren't talking to her and they know each other. So Eve brought up the fact the Brat Pack, Cynthia Kiss, Gia Metric, I want to say Gigi Good so bad, and Kendall Gender aren't talking to her, or they act like she's not really there, and yet they know each other and are, I guess, in a better space outside of the show. So she feels like, I don't know, this is kind of a fucked up situation. And then other time, Kendall apologized. I was like, why? But I appreciate you for doing that. I'm
trying to tell you, Kendall was trying to silence that girl, so she didn't really drop the tea.
She was like,
I'm trying to tell y'all. I am on to it. I'll carry it the spy.
I can't.
I would get down to the bottom.
I just hated that Eve let whatever she had going through her attack
Justin Judy Bloom,
all of that, and make her come out looking like this person who just had too much going on, because everybody else in the room was fine until you said something. So I felt bad for her, as she looks like she's literally being eaten by something. Like it just was, it was not a good day. Justin Harriet the Spy. Oh my God, I hate y'all so much. Okay,
they said Justin Judy Bloom. That's what I'm done with.
Wait, Justin Judy Bloom.
Bitch, I'm done with the Justin Judy Bloom.
Oh God. Pythia winning was everything. It was deserved.
It wasn't just a bad day. You could say it's been hell of a day.
Did you watch my review?
Gross.
No, not
literally. I literally said that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Aww.
I literally said that. Okay. I'm like, God damn it, Dooley. I literally said that. But yeah,
sorry.
But her name is like, Ella Vaday's name is so easy now to put in almost so many different puns. It's ridiculous. So it's like, okay, I could do that. Pythia winning was all of our God sent moments. Her other face over here was giving Pearl. And this is Tracy.
It does look like Pearl.
Yeah.
Gross.
Okay.
Dead and lifeless like Pearl on stage.
The lip sync was actually better than what I thought it was going to be. Girlicious, stupid shit. Mama's knee didn't hurt, so I'm glad she didn't go out on a medical technicality here. She actually fought for her spot, but I felt like they were going to keep Isis anyway, so what are we doing here? But I thought
Isis just won.
She was good enough, though. I was here for it. I was like, come on, sis. Like, you better. It was that that step out. It was like, okay, that extra leg. You know what I'm saying? Latrice do it real good. It's when they throw that leg a little whopper whopper. You know, when you throw just a little bit, it has a little sound effect. It was good. I was here for it.
I
But
feel like
yeah.
had it been somebody else, had it been like Eve in the bottom, Oceana would have won.
Agreed.
Because
Yeah.
Isis already just won the first challenge. Had that been like
Yeah, that's
anybody
all I was
else,
saying. Yeah, I think they just kind of like.
Had it been Suki doll in the bottom, Ocean would have stayed.
She probably would have.
Well,
Agreed.
Suki dog can't put her right in front of her left. So
There you go. There you go. There you go. So it was sad to see her go, but once she gave that storyline, I said, "Ooh, I don't know, bitch. I don't know." But we love you. You were awesome for what it was worth. I just wish you had different shoes and better makeup. Dragula.
This is my shit right here, bitch.
This is the baby.
This is it. This is the highlight.
So we're going straight to the runway, but before we do that, because as you can see, time. What did we think of this episode to start off with, gentlemen?
It was everything.
Dooley. Blake.
No, go ahead, Julie. Go ahead.
No, Dooley made me have a review. He's already said his piece. What do you think?
I mean, I think that there's a lot of time spent in like overproduced things that they could make this show 50 minutes instead of an hour and 11. There's time spent moving around. I'm like, cut this out. I think as an episode though, it was really, it was good.
Justin, what'd you think?
he actually said what I was gonna say. It just feels like a lot. Not that it's not like a lot of good stuff. It's just like a lot. But
y'all weren't feeling.
I think it's over.
You weren't feeling Six Flags Haunted House of Terror moment or Terror Nights? Is that what you weren't feeling for that beginning when they were walking through the haunted house?
I was not.
Maybe it was Mary Cherry that was bothering you, because that was bothering me. Jamar, what did you think of this episode?
I'm gonna give it. I was entertained. I have to give it a couple more because Dragula is still. It's new for me trying to get into the whole format.
That's right. I did tell you to roll up on here. Yeah, that's right.
The format is still jarring to me, but I'm gonna continue to.
Buried alive, huh?
Jamar's not feeling it.
Jamar said buried alive. Oh, girl.
I would normally love it. I don't know. I'm gonna continue to try to give it more of a chance to see if it grows on me.
I'll give it this though. I was given high drama after this, what looks like a Disney Doom Tower experience situation here as they rolled into other rooms. This part right here was tea for me. I was living for all this drama. I don't know why. Zabaleta was going in. Everybody, Sigourney Beaver, I almost said Leave It to Beaver, was sitting over there just trying to deflect. Other girls were hopping in, honey. It was an interesting bit. Astrud was not having it, bitch. I was like, oh my God. And then Formaldehyde was giving quiet storm, but low-key just quiet afterwards. I actually would like to move just to the runway here for time's sake. Boulay Brothers gave their usual tease, Scarlett's makeup. Then we have Tenana Reeve. There we go. Tenana Reeve, who is a horror historian. I was happy that someone like this was showcased on the show that is keeping track of these things like this here, especially a Black woman. It was like, okay, show up and show out and let us know what's gooey. I actually looked her up after this and followed. And
that's a niche. That's a niche as well. Think about that. That's beautiful.
The name too is beautiful, honey.
Tanana Reeve.
Okay.
Tanana Reeve.
Okay, that sounds like news anchor. Okay, live at 6. Tanana Reeve. Okay, Darren Stein, who is the maker of Jawbreaker, and if you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor and watch Jawbreaker. It's one of the last good things of Rose McGowan we have. Just kidding, I like Rose McGowan. But I still love that movie.
I killed Liz. Killed the team.
We are here.
Deal with it. Fern Mayo.
I'm sorry. Rose ate that movie up.
She was
Jawbreaker is a classic, first of all. If you want to see the Heathers has nothing on Jawbreaker, okay?
They're both great. I like them both.
I just hate that Marilyn Manson is in Jawbreaker, and I have to see him in that movie, especially with the scene that he did. Ugh, that's creepy. The drag runway here was iconic horror movie or horror characters iconic horror icons. Hoso Teratota I did not say that right. Teratoma.
Also, teratoma. It should be. This is a shoot. This was epic.
That sound like a tumor, like a cancer tumor.
Thank you, Dooley. My head just went real
tumor.
bad. My head
This
just went real bad. Hold on. Ooh,
she is my pick to win anybody. Bitch.
I love this one. She should have won. She should have won.
So I guess I love the look. I don't think.
What is the movie she doing again? I can't remember.
The other
It's Coraline. It's Coraline.
I don't know. I don't know that I put Coraline with horror. So I don't know that I would have thought that this was a horror reinterpretation. So for that, I would have been like,
Well, it's for the new generation, for those who grew up
Coraline
watching
was scary.
things.
Well, that
yeah,
part was
like
scary.
Coraline, yeah, they had a scary section.
That
Coraline was kind of fucked up when she found out about most of the people there were dead and stuff, and it was like, really? Like, are we really going through this? And all these children's souls that had been taken. Did you see how many buttons that lady had? Like, that was a lot. But yeah, I thought, for what it's worth, this interpretation was extravagant. I'm kind of shocked she didn't win. I am shocked she didn't win. I'm super shocked. I don't think the person that won should have won, but yes, I thought this was kind of brilliant in a sense. Very, very spooky. J. Jolie as Sarah from Hocus Pocus, one of the sisters. Sarah Jessica Parker, Sarah Sanderson. Sarah, what do we think?
I think she did the assignment.
We on Dragula, girl.
It's a toot, but it's a soft toot. Like, I also enjoyed the element of performance when she ate the mealworms. I was like, oh, you're committed. Okay, work.
Well, those are high in protein, so she was fine with that. You know what I mean? Like, that was going to help her with that trade she's trying to give in her confessionals. Because them confessionals were, I was having a key every time she got on there. She seemed so quiet and just reserved, and I was like, "Come on, bitch."
I take the same issue with this that I took with Coraline. Is this isn't a horror icon to me? It's a great look, but it's not a horror icon.
An icon.
I absolutely disagree with you. I'm sorry, Blake. Like, every year, these girls do the Sarah Sanderson sisters. Like, everyone, like, someone does cosplay or dresses up like them. Like, people be excited.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
I'm not saying that that's not true. I'm saying for Blake.
No.
This is not a horror movie, and so like she is not a horror.
Oh, you don't think a horror? Okay, I get what you're saying. Horror. I guess I'm thinking like scary
horror.
I guess I'm thinking like Halloween. I'm equating that with horror, and it is not the same. You are very right.
That's not. I mean, it's a great look though. She looks pure. She's pretty.
It's a lovely costume. All right, let's bring on the next look here. Next up is Saint as Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Interesting.
I like it.
It was a choice. Yeah,
I like it.
I thought it was a twist. Like, I thought it was a different twist on it.
I feel like she could have done more, but I like it.
That's really what the issue is, maybe.
I thought this was kind of pussy. I was here for the chainsaw. I thought, especially with the legs, it gave me like fashion Leatherface. Like, possibly she lotions her legs, but still kills people like that. Yeah, like she cares. She has an expensive lotion line. She got Justin's $75 lotion package for, you know what I'm saying? She types in. She has a PO box. You know, like, yeah. I was here. I was here for it. I mean, not fully, but I was here for it. Yeah. Yeah. A little Nivea. You hear that? Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. Saint. That wig was a chop. Oop, got it out. Astrud was the xenomorph. There we go. From Alien. Aliens is still the best one. I will scream that to the earth. I will yell it loud and clear. Get away from Alien 2. Thank you, Blake. And me and Julie were talking about that in the reviews. Like, it's not Alien 2. Please stop. Like, Squid Games is not a real show. It's Squid Game. It's not Squid Games. Stop adding asses to stuff. Y'all lazy.
And I finally finished that too.
Oh, you did? Did you like it?
How do you feel?
That ending was trash, huh?
I feel like
that red hair was
shit.
It was them trying to set it up for a second season. I'm like, how are you going to set this up to return?
It could have just been with a different person. Like, why do we need to go back with this guy? All right, I'm with you on that. You think Alien is better than Aliens? Oh, no. Okay. Alien was great, but Aliens is so much better because Ripley knew what was going on. She was aware of the scenario, and so it made it much more interesting than her just being afraid of the damn alien. She was like, no, I'm going to fight this motherfucker back. Aliens was the team. Think of that little girl, too, and the cat stayed alive. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. I thought that this, for the interpretation, for what it was worth, was interesting and cool. I didn't give it a win, but I did like this look. I thought it was interesting.
I agree.
Agreed.
There's tons of detail, and I thought that was like, yeah.
The teeth.
Like, there was so much detail, yeah.
Yeah, like, if she only could spit, I'd been here for that. Sigourney Beaver is next as the Bride of Frankenstein with a reveal. Did I put the black bar over this? Yes, I did. Okay, going into a titty moment with some weights on it. I don't know if this is still Bride of Frankenstein or if this turned into like the Mummy with like gold, but I was okay with this. I thought it was a good look. She's gorgeous, but I wanted a little extra. Yeah, I did want a little.
I like her a lot. For free.
For free.
For free.
Oh,
For free.
Zavalo cannot stand when she does that, but she does it for free. We love a queen like this.
She should have been like, and you hating for free. Like,
for free.
keep it going.
It's a 2.
I think just from the reveal and the dedication to go to both. I don't know if I necessarily want to see the leopard. Like if I like equate like the leopard with the Bride of Frankenstein, but we don't know what she wore up in her house every day when she was doing her dangerous stuff. Stay up in her business. Stay up in her business.
The leopard felt very Christian Palou from Monique Hart.
Okay.
Oh, you talking about like the big?
That's
what's better, Matty,
Curves and
Prometheus or Alien Covenant? Prometheus was better than Alien
Covenant.
Covenant was trash.
They're
I
both
didn't, like, I didn't like Covenant at all. I like the fact that Prometheus left me thinking and I had ideas for it. Covenant was very
nuanced. Like unless you get into like the lore of like the alien universe, half that shit wouldn't mean to nobody anyway.
Again, watched every fucking Alien movie. I thought it was trash. The fact that Jussie was in there made it worse. I didn't like the way it ended too, because now it's been how many years since that movie came out? It's like, okay, so where are we going with that? Because that left a lot on the table. This motherfucker was basically holding babies hostages and putting aliens with them.
You also have to play the Alien Isolation game. That's like they started pulling shit from stuff that people don't have access to, or like don't engage regularly.
I think I just like Prometheus because it seemed like it was going somewhere and then it went nowhere. But I just like where it was going. It just never existed. Damn.
I get your point about Covenant. Covenant just kind of like left you like, okay, so
I was
we
like,
just
how
kind
dare
of
you?
we literally put all the pieces together in the final 10-15 minutes, and now we're like, well, girl,
I'm like, where's the next sequel? Where's the next trilogy at? You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
girl.
Right. That's why I felt like, well, girl,
like,
how does
this
this play out?
A setup. Like, help me out. Okay, so let's continue. Girl.
Boo. She should have went home. She should have gone home. It looks like somebody bought this from Party City, ran out of oxygen in their lungs when they was blowing the shit up, passed out, and then had to go on the runway. This is absolutely trash, mama.
It's the fact that it gives one ply.
It's the sad hairpiece for me. Like it don't even look fully blown up.
It's the scarf that doesn't make any sense.
Don't make sense.
The only thing that didn't come with that outfit. That scarf didn't come with the outfit.
Who is this again?
Oh yeah, that belt. This
Exactly.
is Cherry.
Exactly.
That belt you stole it off a Halloween costume.
Girl, look at that
belt.
Bitch, that's a Dots belt, girl. That's from Dots, sister. That's
Rainbow.
from Rainbow. Rainbow, Dots, colors.
Rainbow.
Bitch, that is giving you.
They keep that by the door at the beauty supply. Like they don't even care if it gets stolen.
Thank you. They do always have them.
It's giving you a rented office space for a short time sale. Like I just can't. I can't.
This tired piece of fabric wrapped around the top. It looked droopy and sad, just sad as this damn outfit.
And she was mad she wasn't in the top. She said, "I gave you camp. You did."
It literally looks like she has on sock and boppers. Like she literally put them on her arm and was like, "Legs, costume, bitch." Like no.
But why does she look like she would still sink to the bottom of the ocean?
Next.
Right? I was like, granted, Formalda wasn't given much, but like this definitely should have been in the bottom.
So La Zabaleta was I now got more wax museum from this sort of bit or whatever. They had a problem with their effect because blood was supposed to pump in, but apparently they took a long time for it to do. So they ended up in the bottom. I think this would scare me in the middle of the night if I saw this. Absolutely.
To me, this is scary.
But
After, I found this out after we did our review. She's supposed to be the monster from Pan's Labyrinth that had the eyes.
Oh,
on
the
his
hands.
Yeah.
That's who she's supposed to be.
That's what she said.
Oh,
You catch that when she said it?
I
Girl,
didn't
I
catch
missed
that.
it. I missed that part.
She was like, I'm from the Guillermo del Toro
So
movie.
she was actually making the hands, but I never got. I don't.
They like never
didn't see
zoomed
the
in on the
hands.
hands. So
Yeah, I didn't see the
did this.
hands.
I don't get this at all from
missed
that,
it.
and I'm so mad. Justin Brown, where you at, bitch? What you say, chitterlings, but fashion?
Yes, that's what it looks like.
It gave me walking scab.
This is like a hood horror movie where chitterlings is like the villain or like the killer, and it just comes out the oven. I can't. Like it comes from tinfoil. Just I can't. I want to like it, but I also know that it's literally strips of plastic just all put together on this sort of like suit. I wish this was better, but it does freak me the fuck out. It does. It freaks me the fuck out. She looks sweaty.
Oh yeah, you know she's thinking that.
Formaldehyde is next as what she walked into the workroom in. Excuse me, the underground layer. Yeah, there we go. What do y'all think of this? It's supposed to be Saw inspired, even though it's Nurse.
I'm like, where?
Right.
The mask, I guess.
This
She
was
needed a
really, really bad.
tricycle.
Didn't you say Silent
No.
Hill, Julie? You said Silent Hill in the review, right? This is more Silent Hill tease. Very horns blaring. Woo! Change now.
Well, she
She
has
started talking about Silent Hill, but it came up as a topic.
This was a boo. This is a boo. for me.
It's still a boot though.
It's the boots.
It's the this doesn't read as Jix. This does not read as
Yeah.
It's the I don't really know if you're a liar or you're a fake. Like I no.
And Jigsaw wore white. And where's the bicycle? Where's the
Where's the rosy cheeks?
I need more
Yes.
of a transparent.
Where's-
They're tomorrow, but you can't see them. But she does have them on the mask.
There's
The
Yeah,
spiral-
it's
the
just such a
spiral.
small mask that it doesn't translate
It's too
very
small,
well
yeah.
until you're like dead ass in front of somebody going, "Ooh, that's amazing." Unfortunately, she's not trick or treating. So moving on to Coco Kane, giving you Morticia Black Adams.
Breast.
titties. She should have been on Breast World.
Mhm.
Just-
Asleep.
That makeup is stamped though.
okay.
I
think
think
she's pretty.
the look is stamped. The look is right. I don't know
Yeah.
that I get Morticia from it, but the look is right. I'm here
I'll
for
get
it.
Morticia.
I would have got more Angela Bassett and Coven from this versus
Yeah.
Morticia.
I see that.
Yeah, I see that. I see that down.
see that.
Even in
Yeah.
even in a mug, Morticia had a more white, like flushed out face.
It's the braids that give that definite Angela tease for me with this, but
Mhm.
she's pussy. She's pussy. I
know
like
she's
her.
trying to put a black twist on it.
And I mean, I feel like I would have gotten Morticia had she done the Morticia silhouette, which is really tight down to the ankle.
Mhm.
And then I'm like, okay, this
even if she
makes
had a
sense.
bone straight.
So
She look like a piranha plant. Boo.
Sarah, I mean,
she's supposed to be
Bitter
wasn't she doing
Betty.
Elvira.
Mhm.
If I was Elvira,
If I wanted clothes, I would
Yeah.
pay more money. I don't like this. It looks cheap. Yeah, it looked cheap. I just didn't like it. I'm afraid.
it
not.
looks like the costume that you could buy. It looks like Elvira's costume, like that you could buy off Party City.
Mm-hmm. It was very that. Poor girl. Poor girl. This was the key too. They went in back here. Zabaleta was going off on formaldehyde. Shit threw a little bit at Satan. Satan was like, "Girl, don't throw that back at me, bitch." Like, I mean,
I won already, bitch. Get out my face.
okay, like, girl, this is the
I
best.
wanted somebody to pop Zabaleta in her mouth. Like, just shut up.
Because the way she was talking was mad reckless. I'm gonna tell you that there was a
Like,
lot
you
of
could- I could meet you out back.
get that
Reckless.
jaw rocked like real quick.
Like, baby, let me take this breastplate and this wig off real quick because I need to show you the ones and twos.
Girl would have suffocated her with a breastplate, okay? Just sitting there, just shut your fucking ass. Like, how dare you? Hit you with these D's. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of the Zavalette. I understand you're going through a lot, but then when she came back, you don't know the life I lived. Oh,
you don't know the life I lived. I'm so tired of bitches talking about the life they live. Well, guess what, girl? Everyone's living a damn life, and your life is not the only one. So stop living in this entitled bubble where you think your little problems are the only problems in the world. Go on now. I'm so tired of that.
I'd have told that girl bye.
it was. I understand that she had to bury her sister, and there's trauma for that. Lo and behold, when I had to put my mom away, I still have not been back to her grave since I put my mother away, and I'm still losing every day. The anniversary of my mom's death coming up on Tuesday. 10 years. And I'm not happy that I have to still do films and all that kind of shit with it. It drives me insane, but I also have to recognize if you want this, then you have to go through it. And so I felt bad for her, but I also was like, why are you wearing out this quiet hoe who you know ain't gonna really bark at you like that? That was whack to me. I'm sorry, that was pussy.
Somebody should have quoted Dreamgirls. We all got pain, Effie. Like,
somebody should have quoted Dreamgirls.
I get it, and I feel you, but I also don't respect how you responded to other people who were now saying, "Hey, like woo 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 woo." Yeah, I know you're just reminding me, but it's also a good way to remind folks that we're not just attacking this individual. It's just, bitch, everybody's going through something. It was very Scarlet energy. Very Scarlet energy.
Very Scarlet energy.
Like, what do you mean? Like, how is this, that, and the other? You were reading girls left and right earlier because you thought she was going to win this motherfucking challenge. And then you ended up in the bottom having to face your worst fears. It's something, ain't it? How karma can hit and how you can be humbled so quickly. So let's see if it happens for the competition. It won't, because we've seen the trailer. Jay Jolie and her are going to get into it very soon. I'm sure of it.
I'm surprised Jade hasn't been messier sooner.
This is the first episode. She needs to establish the nice arc first. So that way, if something does happen later, it's not going to be thrown back on her like she was a bitch to begin with.
All drag is valid, and I think that that's awesome.
Play TV. Telling you, play TV. Oh, what is it like coming from Drag Race? I just love that y'all are the nicer girls and that y'all are so nice. She said 3 times that they were so nice and that, you know, every drag is valid, like y'all were saying, but it was like, is it really about the fandom? Because, I mean, the Dragula fans ain't that much better either, bitch. I don't know what you're talking about. The moment I said your name, them Nazi sympathizers came to your defense, girl. So I'd watch that. Back to this again. They had to be buried alive. It was kind of scary. Formaldehyde died. Can we move on to the next thing? Fabulous. Insecure is coming out.
I love this show with all my heart, y'all.
Today.
It's gonna have to be the last season.
I might cry.
What time tonight? What time tonight does it come on?
10
o'clock.
10, yeah, 10 Eastern Standard Time.
Well, technically, I think maybe 10:05, but like 10 o'clock.
Okay, it does.
I'm so glad this show is ending.
I know, Blake. I know.
No, I didn't say sad. I'm so glad.
He said glad.
He said glad.
I don't want it.
Why are you glad?
Because I think
HBO shows run too long.
Because I think most TV shows run too long, and like 3 or 4 seasons should be when you should generally we're done.
Well, shows like this, I get what Blake is saying because it's sort of like in this spill of this bubble of these queens who are growing and elevating in their friendships. And it's like, how far can we go with this? This isn't Friends. No one, like, they're not going to get, you know, well, Friends shouldn't have gone as long as it did either, but
Friends went on way too damn long.
It was time to close this chapter to see where they would move into their next direction. I'd have been cool if it was a movie, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, but this is going to be sad. I actually caught up on the last season. I'm now up to date. Molly, what?
Molly was a bitch.
What? She went from being one of my faves to one of my least favorite people on the show.
She was doing the Molly.
Oh, well, I'm Team Molly, so y'all just gonna be mad at me.
Right now, Molly's
down my hill by
energy.
myself.
She's Joan right now. Right now on the show, she's Joan.
And what energy is Issa bringing?
I'm not saying she's. See, this is why I love the show because it gets you crazy.
Issa is very much. Issa is very much leaning like towards the end where she. You want to do project. You do one little project. Now all the other things in your life go away. Girl.
Justin is mad, bitch. She mad.
I am not mad. These are facts.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. If you haven't seen this show, I would definitely get invested into it. It's very realistic in terms of what stuff they're facing, friendships, arguments, the way the screenplays are done, all of that. And the music is everything. Every season, the music is always everything.
Oh, it is.
The soundtracks are always over.
And I'm always downloading.
You can just listen to the soundtrack on your own.
Oh, putting that on my play. Oh, putting that.
Do you not sit there with your Shazam open? I literally watch the show with my Shazam open.
This and On My Block always get my Shazam.
Apple actually suggested I should add it to my smart bar here as I scroll down with my Shazam, since I like to listen to music. So I felt like, okay, thank you for that, Shazam. Okay.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
I'm like, I wonder if I could say listen and my theme music pops up. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Insecure is coming out tonight. It's Sunday nights. It's the last season. Get into it. I'm actually Team Kelly on the show.
She's the best. The funny part is Kelly is messy, but out of all of them, she's the only one that actually has all her shit together.
Because Kelly's ass is low key me. This is how I be with my friends. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you, but like, you asked. So it's just very. I like Kelly a lot. She be honored.
I didn't mean to say but you like that, but the bitch be trying to bitch.
or bro.
Kelly really did air everything out after old girl just decided she wanted to dip out from her mother responsibilities. Kelly aired everybody out, okay? After we had to do this worldwide search for you, girl, and you went to go get a burger. You went to go get your favorite foods for the day. You turned your phone off, girl.
That's why I was happy she was the same actress was in White Lotus on HBO, and I see HBO is keeping her in that bubble because she's brilliant, and she was in Wonder Woman 2 as well. She was in Wonder Woman 2. So I
just finished White Lotus this week, and Belinda deserves everything.
Everything.
And she was in Sonic and the Hedgehog too. I just remembered that. She was a sister.
I think she has a writing deal with HBO. I know she does with Netflix.
Yeah, she is. I forget she's also a writer too, and a lot of the stuff is coming from her as well. So I like this show and Black Lady Sketch Show. So how you doing, Insecure? I'll be back in. I'm kind of sad, but I wonder how this is gonna go. I really wonder how they're gonna end this show here, but yeah,
mad Molly messed up my stuff with Asian Bay. I was so in love with Asian Bay,
as was I.
Not about him. It was the last
when I tell you, I had to unfollow him because I got tired of seeing him with his girl.
Alex Todd, he been dating a black woman.
Yes, and it's stressing me out, and I was just so jealous, and I just wanted to just knock her off the street one day. Just
So a quick thing to talk about here is Project Runway, and something that happened that was extremely crazy to see on television. It's on YouTube. They literally put the whole episode up. Blake, have you seen this shit? Okay, so this was insane.
With the white girl?
Yes.
I love Project Runway.
This was insane.
What
how
happened?
This happened. Okay, so this Haitian man on the show, the cast is very colorful, which I like. But they also have different folks up in there, right? Okay, so this Haitian guy in there, I didn't get everyone's names because I was just like catching up, but he wanted to do a look to represent Haiti, and he had a white model, and he felt like this is going to be inappropriate to show on this white model because I need a black model. And this white woman named Meg, her name is Meg, I kid you not. Oh my God. Oh, I can't believe that. That's appropriation. That's so wrong. That's so wrong. I'm angry for you. Dooley, she did the whole performative bit. And I mean,
went off.
Like, it was 5 minutes of that to where everybody around them was uncomfortable with how much she was making a big deal about it over the black person who just stated what the problem was and was like, let me figure it out. No. She made it a huge deal. Now, let's get back into the workroom. Oh, now this is where it got deep. Oh, bitch. I wanted to fight her after this. She was like, cultural appropriation. It's whitewashing. It's blackface. All that kind of bullshit, right? It was all that, right? So this Asian contestant realizes with his look, it's paying homage to his roots. I need to not have this white model. I need an Asian model. Meg has the Asian model. Meg lets us know she's married to an Asian man in this instance. I kid you not. It gets worse. So the guy comes up to her kindly and he's like, hey, I know this is late in the game, but I seriously need to change this because I don't want this to look bad on the runway. I really don't want to pay any disrespect to my own people, all of that. She's like, at first, like, well, this is something you really should have told me earlier. Let me see what I can do. I haven't said no yet, but let me see what I can do. Like a complete bitch to this man. Then goes up to her model and has this whole speech about, I guess I have to give you away now because this guy needs you, and I don't want to be that woman to like not give the Asian guy his Asian model, all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, and then once the transfer had happened, she wore him out, custom clean out. Like, how dare you wait to the last minute, fucking up my whole design and all that kind of shit. And that black man was not feeling it. And all the other people that were watching it were like, fuck no. But the Haitian guy was like, you're a hypocrite. I see who you are now, bitch. Wore her low, dude. Wore her low.
That's because the girls learn the buzzwords and they don't understand the concept of the buzzwords or the history and all that stuff. And so a lot of people are all for diversity and inclusion until it inconveniences them, and then now it's an issue. Girl, child.
Like she brought that
stop getting your information about like black people and like all these buzzwords off of TikTok, girl.
Period. On that note, I have to run. I've got some family stuff to handle. So
I understand, Blake, and I appreciate.
Bye, Blake. I'll call you later.
Bye, friend.
Bye.
So continuing on with this, she made the dude who was of Asian descent. I'm sorry, I don't have the names down, y'all. I'm really just getting into the show, but he was in tears, and people were having to console him and like calm him down because he literally just dealt with a passive aggressive racist situation. And I love that the Haitian brother was going all in on her because he's like, you just showed your ass, and she then became the victim. I didn't come here to be attacked like this. I didn't come here to deal with all this. What did I do wrong?
Girl, that's how it always happens.
She quit the competition. She quit. She didn't even want to. Girl, I was gagged. Kenneth is his name. Thank you. Kenneth.
Girl, you see how whiteness work, girl? You see?
Kenneth was the baby. We need to protect Kenneth. He's Filipino. Thank you.
We must protect Kenneth. We must protect Kenneth at all costs. Okay?
Protect Kenneth.
Kenneth was cool too. His design was actually I liked his design as well as what is the Haitian guy's name? Because his design was fabulous too. They got some really good designers on there. Really good designers. Like, I just don't know why she cussed at Kenneth. I don't know why she was nasty to them. And then when she wanted to do all that performative shit for the black man that was right there for her, then bringing up she had an Asian husband. It was very weird. And it was a perfect example of, like we said, performative allyship. And I was very here for Project Runway giving us that platform, because when they got on that runway and they asked them what was wrong, the both of them broke down and started crying because they were like, we just had to deal with something that was out of line. And it's like, now we're showing our work, and it's hard after what we just went through, just getting this taken care of. Quit after telling her model, apparently I can only design for white people. Yep.
Girl.
Yep. It's Bones. Thanks, babe. Yeah, he's cute. I like Bones.
I hate that shit. I hate it.
Yep.
Because that was not the point at all. That was not the point at all of what Bones or Kenneth was. Oh, girl, I can't do. Oh,
y'all can find the episode on YouTube if you want.
I might have to watch it.
It's
I might
on
have
YouTube.
to watch it.
I mean, it's on
YouTube.
Yeah, they played it on Bravo, right? It's Bravo show again, right? Yeah. But if you want to see it on YouTube, like real quick, girl, type it in. I mean, I literally typed in Project Runway. It was the first thing that popped up. I was like, oh damn,
it's on their channel. It's on their channel.
They showed it.
Yeah. No, so it's the full hour and 10 minutes. That's how I watched it today. Yeah, it's on the Project Runway channel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
look at that.
Everybody want to be an ally, but don't nobody want to.
I think it's actually them trying to protect themselves, because I'm sure that white woman behind closed doors called a lawyer.
It wasn't Bones.
Yeah.
Parji is the Haitian.
Thank you
for the correction here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get their names down. I'm actually going to make it a live review soon. So if you're Project Runway watchers, get ready, because I'm gonna start doing videos on that.
Oh, since I'm doing live reviews.
You want to do that? You want to do that? See, look, me and Julie will do Dragula. We'll do Project Runway. We'll talk. We'll get that scheduled together. It's just hot in here. Okay, well, I got this sweater on. All right, so let's continue on here. All right, Issa, we see you in Project Runway. I'm interested. It was high drama, but they got that girl together. Fuck her ass. Now, this little baby right here, Hi Chucky, has been getting some extremely good reviews, and I'm actually happy USA and Sci-Fi has been posting the episodes as well. For this horror icon, I'm seeing the trend happen for now another show, possibly Friday the 13th, is going to have a TV series as well. So it's going to be a new trend. A lot of these old horror icons are going to come back, y'all, and they're going to use the television format to tell their stories, because I think it's going to be a better way of making it still fresh while also introducing to new audience who this person is. Plus, I'm happy they used the old design for this damn thing, because that new doll was ugly.
It was ugly.
It
was.
Episode 2.
I know what you did last summer too. It has a series on Amazon
Prime. See what I'm saying? So it's like, now it's kind of easier and better to tell the story this way. What I like about Chucky, it's not a reimagining of the first movie. It's like a whole sequel with a 10 episode arc that's happening here for Sci-Fi. And
That's how you should do. I mean, with Chucky already kind of lends to that ability. We have so much folklore and back history. You could just have somebody find this doll and pick it right on up.
And the best part about it is the original creator is the one who's doing the show. He brought back
Jennifer Tilly.
She's back. Everybody,
I
Kyle.
love Jennifer Tilly.
Kyle.
She is
Chucky
amazing
2.
on Twitter.
She is.
They got Kyle from Chucky 2, the sister, the adopted sister. She's coming back on the show. Angie Barkley is going to show up soon. Eventually, they're bringing back all the old characters to like give it some sort of spill. But yeah, it's spooky season. If you're not watching a show, definitely get into this one. I saw Halloween Kills.
I haven't seen it yet, but the girls are dragging.
I tried so hard to give my Activia sister like all the love in the world, but it just didn't. I couldn't care less. I really couldn't care less. I love Michael Myers. I just couldn't care less. It was stupid. Hey, Michael, I'm tired of. Yeah, he's there. But
she was the only person stressed out in that hospital. The commercial stressed me out, so I just knew I wasn't gonna like it.
If Boosie don't calm the fuck down, Chucky will come and get him. Since Chucky showed he's an ally on the show, as he has a gender non-conforming child in Glenda. But Boosie Badass went on a crazy Twitter rant that caused his tweet to get blocked a little bit. I don't even know if he's blocked at this point in time. I've got the actual tweets in front of me, and Lil Nas X responded beautifully here. I'm going to go ahead and read off Boosie Bad Breaths first, and then I'm going to get to Lil Nas X, and this is our last topic of the day. Boosie Badass said, "Stop trolling me, F, you know the rest, LOL. You a whole BI bitch playing with the gangster, shaking my head. You can keep sucking dick and getting in peace. And hashtag you hate yourself. I would too if I was you, Lil Nas X. If you hashtag commit SUI, finish the rest, you would do this world a huge favor. Nobody wants you here." This is from a grown-ass man.
That is hate speech. That is hate speech.
Correct. Now Lil Nas X response to this, which Boosie posted this at 12:40, so it took Lil Nas 3 hours to get back to you. That's how busy he is.
He was probably at his performance, getting his coin,
he probably was getting his break my back. He probably was getting it going.
This is 12:40. This man responded 3:23. Busy. The response is, "I am truly saddened." This is all lowercase, because this is always the best. This was all in cap.
This was the best part.
So it's like all lowercase, so it's like quiet. "I am truly saddened. I have never been so mortified in my life. I can't believe Disney Channel has yet to play Halloween Town this entire October."
Dismissed, clear.
It was the build up for me. It was the build up.
You know he's a troll. You know he's great like internet.
He literally was a troll, a Nicki Minaj, a barb. Like, you do not want to do internet trolling with a barb. I will not go into a war with a barb.
Yeah, I don't enjoy those conversations with barbs. As much as y'all love that baby, there's no back and forth. There's no back and forth.
Them girls are unrelenting. They are
unrelenting.
Wrong.
Yeah, you are wrong. You're gonna be wrong. You will stay wrong. Okay.
You don't want to fight this girl.
Listen, this man's lips are chapped.
Baby, Bootsy is 38 years old.
He is jaundiced. Look at him right here.
He looked like he about 82. He need to worry about them girl, he's a whole ass criminal. He's a career criminal. In 2009, he was sentenced to 4 years in prison for drug charges. In 2010, he got first-degree murder charges. He was sentenced to 10 years. He did 5 years in prison in 2014. Bitch, right now you're indicted on murder charges, and you really need to go to prison for the prostitutes that you hired, that you pay for them to have sex with your son because you didn't want them to be gay. It really sounds like somebody tapped that hole and got to that second hole, and he really, really enjoyed it. He's been itching to get back to his prison husband. That's what it really sounds like. I have never seen anybody on earth more obsessed with homosexuals, homosexual business, and what the girls be doing. Like, get the fuck out of here.
So the only reason I won't give him the use a one of us two card is because I don't want that near any of us kind of card. I don't want to claim him into our beautiful, wonderful family of the LGBTQIA neighborhood. I would like to say that this poor embodiment of a man, this poor embodiment of an individual being, this piece of fucking shit who is still on this earth wasting good space and air compared to this young man who has saved people's lives on real time while you have done nothing but ask for people to lose and end their lives. You're garbage. You have children. You're nothing of the sorts. You're piss. If I imagine Boosie as the urine on the side of someone's toilet that don't clean it. That's who Boosie is for me.
The public one, not your personal. But
Not my personal one, because she's touched and tight. But I'm talking about
a trough. He's a trough. He's not even a urinal.
In a middle school, bitch.
For my Detroit girls, the Northland Mall public toilets.
Come on, Northland Mall.
Not Northland Mall.
Come on, Northland Mall.
And the sad part about this whole thing is Lil Nas X, he is still taking the proceeds from Call Me By Your Name. My frat brother, he works with the HIV/AIDS organization. And Lil Nas X is literally going from city to city that he travels and stopping at an HIV/AIDS center and donating the money. Like he's literally taking pieces of each time he gets checks from Call Me By Your Name and all those award shows and giving it back to the people, to trans centers, to HIV/AIDS centers. Like it's so sad that like that is the focus, and this person has decided to elevate. It's called ascension, people. I'm not even there.
He hired
what Candy say? I fly above.
Yeah, he hired an adult prostitute.
He hired prostitutes.
He hired an adult prostitute to perform fellatio on his son, who was underage.
14?
16?
14. He was 14.
He was 14.
He was 14. He was 14. He was not in high school. He was 14.
Because he didn't want his son to be gay, and this sexual act with this prostitute was supposed to just transcend, like, girl.
The term
he claimed that was the first time he did it. He claimed that was the first time he messed with a woman. So he felt like it was right at passage.
Yeah, he said it's the real thug shit, and that's why he wanted his son to be indicted or not indicted, but initiated into that with this kind of shit that was happening here. Like you're gonna have this with a real woman. No, we haven't heard anything done by the law. That's the crazy part of it. Nothing's happened. I mean,
like 2020 and 2021 when that happened, and still think that sexuality is some like stimulation that just depends on the gender. Like, if your first experience is going to be with a woman, then that automatically makes you straight. That's not how this works.
Have y'all not heard of bait buzz?
That's how this works.
Not bait buzz.
Wow.
Somebody you heard.
Have y'all not heard of bait buzz or bang buzz? Have y'all not heard of that?
The only one I know is the hotel. The only one I know is the hotel. When they get them at the
trickery,
they be giving the La Quinta Inn. The one that the La Quinta Inn.
They call it La Quinta.
That's the black one where they do the thug hunters or whatever, and they like bring them over there, and like they be tying them up and put them on the bed.
Yes.
It'd be like
they'd be like,
like how you not feel that mustache hit the base of your dick? Like
it's all acting because they'd be like, "What the fuck?" And then they just finish the session anyway.
When you see that man in the club the next day, because he gave deep voice tease, girl, bye. I was like, stop it. But yeah, beefcake. No, not beefcake.
It's not beefcake in there. Although I do want to know what he's paying those girls. But to bring it back,
I heard it's just 1,000.
This is just This is just another example of just like hurting people. Like he's clearly he clearly got something on his heart. You've told us that like you experienced sexual assault when you were younger, and you have now like injured like the generation after you because you refuse to get help and to like solve your problems and to get into your own trauma and to fix your life. So now you're sitting here on the internet bullying 21-year-olds because bitch you're miserable. Like that's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit.
Grown-ass man with his own life and is making this his entire mission statement. Mike Tyson's lisp already read you.
That was everything.
Like, what are we doing here? Mike Tyson's mysteries read you.
That was the dragging of a century.
And that's one of the most macho motherfucking men we know. You know what I'm saying? Like, for him to look at you and go, girl, why do you care? You talk a lot about this. You care a lot. It's kind of strange. I don't know nobody talk about like this much. I
never talk about it.
I never thought
we're gay and we're not talking about butt sex that much.
That's true. I never thought that I would live long enough to see a Mike Tyson redemption arc. Like Mike Tyson been through some shit, bitch. Like look that up on Wikipedia. But like clearly he done gone to some therapy and figured some shit out. Because to watch him now, it's like that is not the same man.
he's definitely smoking some ganj. He's definitely
relaxed.
He's consistently relaxed. And I know Mike is like, man, after all them hits I took, bitch, yeah, and the ones I gave too. Okay. But yeah, I am saddened that Boosie is not getting the point here. I don't have any sympathy for them or his supporters that came and attacked me today and yesterday over my tweet of saying he should be canceled. You can shut the fuck up and not have an opinion. He's right to say what he wants to say, as do I and anybody else on this planet. So where are we going with this? You know,
technically hate speech is not protected.
that
It is
part.
not. You
And
just
by me
told
saying the
someone
man
they
is
should
canceled.
kill themselves.
Also, why his chains look like they rusty and causing him gangrene on the back of his neck?
Because they not real.
They don't look real, not in this picture. Look
Them
at
not
that
no
red.
VVS's.
Girl, that's
Them
not from
no
No Shine. Bitch, it's not from No Shine.
That's rust, girl. That's certainly rust right there in the back. That's why he got that one layered up under there. He's trying to hide it.
Well, you know that the videos of the man that walks around with that beeper to tell if it's real or not when those people have their engagement.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, when he trolls the people, they need to have him do that.
This moment here, and no video of you buying your mom a car is gonna make me have sympathy for you. Because you posted that real quick after all the girls were dragging you like you're supposed to be some human being. Yeah, you're a human being, and human beings can be wrong and take accountability and make up for that. You're doing too much, son. You're doing too much. And this little queen over here is wearing you low. He read you in lowercase. Out. Okay? I'm done talking about him. Are we done talking about him? And until next time. Until next time.
You know there's gonna be a next time. That's the sad part.
Why does he hold this energy for the Starbucks queen? Like, why does he hold energy for that bad skin queen? Like, I don't understand it. Why is it not
Christian Walker?
Yes, like you gonna talk about some sis, like that's the girl you could go for, and we still gonna drag you, but like
be a manly man.
She's at least the one who's also problematic too. Like, go for the problematic queen. You going for the baby.
Conservative girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
But you saw when she got to do it with Bob the drag queen. She would act like that because she knew. But she knew Bob would have got that ass.
Like, questions. Bob was asking the questions.
Bob got her down.
Bob needs to be the host of all these housewife reunions from now on. He needs to stop being
true.
Bob would say the real things.
Shit. Okay.
Bob ain't gonna watch them shows though. That's why.
Put me in there, goddamn it! I'm gonna ask this. Erica Jane, did you steal from them people? Let me stop.
Don't you do that. You know Andy, he tried so hard. He was like, "Now wait."
He asked a lot of tough questions, and there's more coming up. But I also
he was like,
think
"We turned up the spit roaster. We're gonna turn up the heat now."
It wasn't that deep.
Oh.
It was. I was like, ah.
Did we not send you a list of the questions prior? Because that's what it felt like.
I heard T about Watch What Happens Live, though. I heard T that they don't actually use the questions that the people want to ask. They only give the questions to the people that want to ask, unless it's like some sort of other situation, right? And they don't film it on different days. They film on the same day half the time. So, for example, the most recent one that happened, I forget. There's a video. I'm going to send it to you on the group. But there's a video showing them literally on the red carpet at the same time, but yet their videos were on different days. So as they're talking, and he's like, "Welcome to Thursday," and then "Welcome to Wednesday," and the other one's like, "No, they were."
They do two. Yeah, they do two a day. You didn't know that? They've been doing
I didn't know that. It's not live, and he always acts like it's live, and he's like, "Oh, you're swearing it's live, girl. You can edit this. Stop that. Like, you can edit it. Calm down." Kathy Griffin also wore him low. Y'all should
yeah,
I saw that.
When she talked about him bringing out the cocaine, she talked about him bringing out the cocaine every time she comes to Watch What Happens Live.
The only producer of the network that literally has his own show that literally gets picked up every single year. He's the only one. So I just thought it was amazing. But also, hey Andy, I can sit behind the wet bar. That's promo for me, boo boo. Okay.
Not the wet bar.
Just the wet, you know, the wet bar. I don't know. Anywho, y'all, let's wrap this up. It's been a long day. I appreciate y'all for listening in here. Oh, this is cute. We are a family. Thanks, Jamar, for coming right back. I know that was a cute nap you had, sis. It's all right. It's okay. Go ahead.
Not Jamar, took a nap. Come back, Harmonica Sunbeam.
Or took Rufus for a walk. Either way.
Harmonica Sunbeam.
I love Harmonica Sunbeam. He do look like a little sunshine.
Okay. Y'all, we appreciate you for being here. Please hit that like button before you leave, but also check out our host social media pages in the description section. Jamar, my brain's checking out. Jamar, please give us your social media links. Come back, Matt. Come back.
So you can find me on social media platforms at Jamar84. That's spelled JAMAR84 as showcased right here. Make sure you check out The Circle Atlanta on YouTube. Make sure you're checking out The Assistant 2 on YouTube. Make sure you're checking out my partnership with Exquisite.com. The link will be in my bio. for all things dealing with my upcoming makeup line, brushes, lash kit, all the fun things of that nature. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Jamar. We appreciate it. Julie, social medias, please. I thought I was going to
throwing
stay.
the box.
It fell.
And you just let it fall. You just said,
I mean, we're at the end. We're at the end. It's just like
throwing the box. Oh, headphones just died. Got it.
Damn.
So y'all can find
damn,
me.
girl. Damn, girl.
I know that's right.
The mic just died. Wrap it up.
it's time to go.
Funny. Y'all can find me on Twitter at _duly_noted_. That's _DOOLEYNOTED_. You can find me on Instagram at duly noted as presented below for all of my content. Drop some fire pics this week. Y'all was enjoying it work. You can also find my food pics at Duly Does Food on Instagram. Or like, share, comment, subscribe, follow me on YouTube. The name of my channel is Julie Does Food, and I should have a video out this week.
Awesome Blossom. Catch Julie on Tuesday as well for the Dragula live review and podcast and airtime. And exactly. Justin-Rayne, what's your social medias? Awesome background.
Yes, you guys can just go right over here to this link tree. Right now, I'm doing a giveaway with an amazing brand called Pasha Soap. You guys can win a $75 credit. All you have to do is go to the second post, my second reel on my Instagram. You'll see me in like a pink sweater or a hoodie or something. And all you have to do is follow me, tag 2 friends, and comment something you want to try. You can win a $75 credit. The giveaway ends tomorrow. Also, you guys should listen to my podcast, Fuckboy Problems. Dooley was on an episode that just came out on Monday. It is so good. It's called Mr. Fresh Off the Bus. I know you guys have met someone who was new in town and you want to decide if it's too soon to date them. You might want to hear Dooley's story first. You might want to hear Dooley's story first before you date someone. And I can't wait until Jamar's comes out, and you can also listen to Mr. Plant Daddy from last season with Matty Rants. And yeah, all my socials are there as well.
He didn't use a shower.
Oh yeah. If you're a video editor, my videos are being held hostage by a video editor. So if one of y'all are a video editor and y'all want some coin, y'all can go ahead and hit my line. That's actually where my videos are not out. So I'm gonna have to run up and like hurt somebody this week. I'm gonna have to go all the way to Jersey and show up at somebody's house. So if somebody want to come with me, I'm definitely choosing violence, and I'm being very serious. I'm pulling up.
We were just talking about that. Oh no.
Yes, and my hard drive literally is being held hostage. Like my footage, like I can't even do anything. So either I have to I recorded like 10 videos, y'all. I had a whole calendar and a cadence. Y'all know how I roll. But it's fine.
No.
So I'm going to try and go get my footage back. If one of y'all are a freelance video editor and y'all want a gig and y'all want a job and y'all ain't trying to steal all my money or my time and y'all can work fast, holler at your girl.
Or if you're a lawyer,
love you.
And you're
that too. Right.
Do you see why I edit my own shit?
Okay.
Oh no, this is a lesson learned. No, this is an entire lesson learned. The thing is, I probably would pay it if I had the hard drive and I would just do it myself because I made edits. Like I had made videos, like I had started making 2 on my own, and then this guy like gave me the opportunity to hire him. So then I was like, okay, here, you can take these 2 videos, you can see the format, see kind of what I wanted, and then just replicate that. What do? You go missing. And then you tell me 2 weeks ago, oh yeah, I'll have that by Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday was 2 weeks ago. Where is it at? And when are you going to bring me my hard drive at this point? Because now I don't trust you anymore to have my content. But that's just what I'm going through. And I promise you, I'll make it work. You see, we have a sign. If we have to start from scratch, we will do so. Plans are in place. Sorry.
Ooh, don't tag her. But
tag her.
Oh no, she'll never work again. When I tell you, every person I know that knows her knows how terrible she is already. Just this week, I'm already doing the devil's work. Yes.
And you said out where? No,
in Jersey, girl. He live in South Orange.
Dooley,
I can tell you where he stay. I don't want to read, but I will. And she makes little YouTube videos too, but her videos don't 103 views.
What's the name of her channel?
I ain't gonna hurt her life like that.
Oh, you can sit in the private chat though.
You sure can.
Here we go. Just one moment.
I'm like, you finna try to make me. Who bitch me? Caps.
As I open the private chat tab.
Right. Let me go ahead and swing this way.
Let's see real quick here. Wait. Let me be
Yes,
clear.
it's the one you know, Jamar. Yes, it's the
Oh,
one
no,
that worked
no,
with the
no.
person that
Oh,
we know.
no,
And when I tell
All right,
you,
I gotta go.
Wait, let me Google.
I got to go. I got to go.
he used to work with Nunu. He used to be his
I
production
gotta
assistant.
go. I gotta go.
Yes.
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We need to go. We need to go. We need to go.
When
We
I
will
tell
have a
y'all,
conversation though. We will have a conversation.
hit my line.
We gotta go.
Bye,
Jamar, you
y'all.
gotta be by your
Y'all-
phone. We gotta go. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it so much. I am gagged. Okay, I'm gagged.
Who
You know-
to try? It better ain't me.
I
Ooh,
know
but
who
it
that
ain't
is.
me.
Yeah, I know him. So I'm like,
Well,
oh,
hit me
okay.
up if you got some. If you, yeah. Oh, girl. Ooh.
I'm so sorry. I had
That's
no
what I've been
clue.
going through. I was trying to like be chill about
Wait.
it, but I guess maybe I shouldn't have been so chill about it. And this is the second time it's happened. I had got it back, and I should have never given it back.
Munchkin in like an hour.
I'm about to go eat sushi and get ready for my little insecure wife.
I gotta take this off, girl.
Not take your prayer beads off.
I gotta get my beads off, girl.
All right, girls. We're wrapping
All
it
right,
up,
y'all. Have a good day. Take care.
Bye.
All that good stuff. I'm taking.
Bye.
Just have a good
We
one.
about to go be messy now.
Have a good one. Have a good one. Goodbye.
Listen.
Yeah.